we're going to start posting each podcast episode that you see on YouTube a week earlier on Patreon. So feel free to join for early access to all episodes. Plus, we're going to start doing bonus podcast episodes every week. So if you want to join Patreon, it's patreon.com/Koncrete videos. Next week's episode is already posted there, so feel free to go check it out. Hello, world. Today, my guest is the one and only Larry Lawton. Larry is originally from the Bronx, which is where he got his start in organized crime at the age of 12. From there, he went to become known as the most notorious jewel robber in the history of the United States. He robbed over 15 or $20 million worth of jewels until he was eventually tracked down by the FBI and hit with 4 12-year sentences. Once he was finally released from prison, Larry reformed his ways, and now he helps and inspires young people to stay out of prison and change their life path. It's also worth mentioning he started his own YouTube channel last year, which now already has over 1 million subscribers. Larry has been through a lot of crazy, scary shit, which we get into on this one. This has got to be one of the most fun conversations I've had on this podcast. Please welcome Larry Lawton. All right, we're live. Larry Lawton, thanks for coming, man.
Anytime, man.
That RV you got is pretty sick.
A lot better than the other one that went on fire, which was pretty cool. I mean, if anybody goes to my channel, they'll see the fire. I put a video about the fire. Everyone thought I burned it down because, I burned my pizzeria down.
For the insurance money?
Well, back in the day when I was a gangster, I burned the whole fucking plaza down.
What? Why'd you do that?
Well, I was making more money in diamonds than pizza. I said, fuck this shit, and I burned it down. I was going to get insurance, but they ended up not paying. And they investigated me and all that, but they didn't get it, People who know my background know that I was pretty wild back in the day.
So for people on this show who aren't familiar with your background, give them a little bit of the story. You're one of like the country's most notorious diamond thieves.
Well, we put thief because it was a word that's actually better searched. I was the biggest jewel robber in the country. Okay. Still am known as the biggest jewel robber in the country. I robbed 15 to 18 million. I was hooked up with organized crime. I wouldn't tell on anybody. I ended up going to prison for 4 12-year sentences. And that people ask, why did you go for 4 sentences? Because if I win one on an appeal, I still got to do the time. That's why people go, why does this guy get 3 life sentences? He can't die 3 times. No, but if he wins one of those life sentences on appeal, he still got life. So that's how they do that. But I ended up going away in 1996, and I didn't get out till 2007. You guys were all young.
Yeah.
And your sound guy and your guy, he was
still in diapers, yeah.
Actually, when I went to prison, he wasn't even born. No, he wasn't, because my daughter was only 18 months, and she was born in 95. And I have a great relationship with my kids. But my son was 6, I got out, and he was 18. And my daughter was 15 months old, and I got out, and she was 13 years old. So, I mean, that's why I do what I do, to try to help people and stuff like that, But I was a bad guy. I don't fucking, try to sugarcoat that. You didn't want to run across me back in my day. I would lay people's arms on curbs and snap them.
Jesus Christ.
I was the kind of guy you didn't want to. But I didn't hurt civilians. We called it civilians.
Okay. Only people in the business.
Yeah. If you were a drug dealer, you were a bookie, you wanted to be a criminal, you didn't want to fucking run across me. It was that's the way I was. Now, of course, as you know me, and I help a lot of people. A lot of people say, you only started YouTube a year ago. And it's true.
You only started doing YouTube a year ago. And you have over 1 million subscribers on your channel. Your channel's huge. You do all kinds of really cool videos.
And we're actually trying new things, expanding new things. We have now, obviously, the podcast and the TikTok and everything else.
Yeah, you're killing it, man.
But what we did, and we're trying new things. We got a great manager in Peter and a great team with my son and Darian and Teresa. Everybody who's there, we want to try new things. So that's why I try to tell people, try it. It might work. We tried gaming. What the fuck does Larry know about gaming? I didn't grow up with gaming.
Yeah.
But what I did was, guys wanted it, my audience wanted it, the followers wanted it, and we expanded. And I got into gaming. I mean, I play it. I'm not good at it by any stretch of the imagination. Right. But, we wanted to try different things. But I didn't start what I do a year ago. When I got out of prison, I started Reality Check. And it's a great story on how I started the whole program. I got out of prison after doing 12 years.
Okay.
11 straight years.
Where did you do your time at?
Maximum security prison. I was in
Maximum security.
Yeah, I was in Atlanta, USP Atlanta. And when I was in Edgefield, I was strapped down naked, beaten and tortured by guards and pissed on and spit on by guards because I was fighting the abuses of the prison system. Our prison system's broke.
Oh, for sure.
And let me tell you, it's the worst fucking prison system in the free world. And people go, what do you mean? I'm not talking about third world countries. I'm talking about France, Italy, Germany, Spain, Canada. United States is the worst prison system in the free world. And it's known.
And the most people in prison.
Oh, by numbers that are... We have more people incarcerated than fucking China.
Per capita, more people.
Not even per capita. Per straight numbers.
Really?
They got 1.3 billion people, and we have more prisoners than them.
Jesus.
It's just sick.
Well, they just straight up execute people.
Everybody says that, and that's
not true.
No, it's not true.
Really?
What happens is they actually have a higher suicide rate.
Oh.
Because they dishonor their family. And they'll have suicides, or they have different ways they do certain things. So everybody's thinking, oh, they just kill them in these. And that's not true. I don't know how Iran works or North Korea works. Yeah. But as far as the pre-war, but I was in prison from 96 to 2007, and I was on Con Air 16 times. That fucking movie.
Did you ever see Nick Cage?
Yeah, nah, he wasn't on there with me.
Damn it!
I actually saw Lou Pearlman. You remember
really?
Backstreet Boys and all that?
Yeah,
he was the founder of the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and all that.
Okay.
Fat fuck stole all that money from them.
Jeez.
And when he was on a plane, I was getting off a plane, the plane, and he was getting on it, so they have you off to the sides, and I saw him, and I said, they're gonna fuck you, Lou, fuck you, and I was yelling at him, and I'm getting yelled at and all that shit, and fucking.
Oh my god.
He was like all fucking scared.
So what were you doing? You said you were fighting the system when you were inside. That's why you got pissed on and you got your ass beat by prison guards. What were you doing?
Well, the prison system killed 3 of my friends. Literally killed 3 of my friends. One guy had a medical issue and he was having chest pains. His arms hurt, and goes to medical. They say, get out of here. He ends up going to work. They have in prison, you work. People think you don't work. You work. So he works for what they call CMS, which is like they maintain the prison, like the plumbers and this. It's called CMS. Yeah. So he works for CMS. The guy who works for, a guard, tells him, hey, get to medical. You look terrible. This guy, James Archer, a good friend of mine, lived 3 cells from me. Mm-hmm. I used to play horseshoes. Believe me, they had horseshoes.
Wow.
They took them off the fucking yard quick. Anyway, he goes in there and they said, get out of here. You got Maalox. Here's Maalox. You got gas. He walks into the unit. He looks at myself, another guy named Jimmy Brown. We're looking at TV sets. He walks in the unit and he goes, man, I'm dying. We look at him. He's pale. He sits down. He keels over. We put him in a chair. He keels over and dies right in front of us, leaving the medical. Dies. Now, I don't know if you ever saw a man die. I've seen many people die. The first thing that happens is they whatever's in them comes out.
What, they shit all over themselves?
Yeah, shit. It's just, there's no nerves holding it and whatever it is. So he died. And they're yelling, lockdown, lockdown. You got to run to your cell and all that shit. And when they picked him up, they come with a golf cart down to the unit. They were now my cell was about 3 cells from the main door on the bottom floor, and I'm looking out. We have windows this big. They're not real windows. You know what I mean? You couldn't fit through them. Even you couldn't. You know, a good shaped guy like you, not no fat fuck like me, could get through that. And they were laughing. They thought it was a joke, and they came to every cell in the prison. And they said, oh, you saw him hit his head. I said, fuck you. You killed him. I go off on them. Boom, they throw me in the hole for 11 straight months. I was in the hole for 3 years out of my 11. In the hole.
Is that the same as the shoe?
The shoe, special
Okay.
housing unit,
Okay.
whole special housing
Okay.
unit, segregation.
Just so basically you're in a little concrete box by yourself.
Yeah, well, sometimes you're with somebody else.
Okay.
Most of the time you're with somebody else. It depends
Okay.
on how bad you get, how violent you are, whatever it
And you
is.
don't
There's
get
a
to
lot
see
of
the light of day ever.
Well, they're supposed to, they call it, give you rec 1 hour a day.
Oh, okay.
And when you get rec, it's in a dog cage, a literally 10 by 20 cage, like a fucking animal. Now, that's when they give you that. They don't always give you that. And they have the greatest line in the world to not give you rec. For the safe and orderly running of the institution, no rec today. Bad inclement weather, no rec. It's all bullshit. They just don't want to fucking give you rec.
Right.
So I've been in there. I was there when they didn't give you a fucking shower or anything for 3 weeks. When I tell you, you don't know how bad you smell. You smell yourself. That's how fucking bad you are. No fucking, nothing. It's just disgusting what they do to people. Our system is fucked up. But I was in the hole for 3 years. And what, am I a little fucked up? Absolutely, I'm fucked up to a degree. I think I came out of it pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm somewhat normal, and I think. But, I don't think people, obviously, I believe in rehabilitation. I'm a different man. When I was younger, I was a wild guy. I never, ever say I didn't belong in prison because I was robbing. I robbed 15, 18 million. I was hooked up with organized crime. I was a violent guy. I didn't hurt, like I was telling you, I never hurt people who weren't in my business. But that doesn't make it right either. I put fear into people. You rob in a jewelry store. I never hurt somebody during a robbery. Never. When I robbed a jewelry store, and I robbed one here in Sarasota.
Did you really?
Yeah, I robbed all over the fucking state. I robbed over 20-something stores.
Wow.
And the FBI got me. But anyway, as I'm going to prison, I go, listen, I get caught. It was a big deal when I got caught and all that.
So it was mainly in Florida you were robbing?
No, all up and down the East Coast.
Okay.
I was known as the biggest jewel robber in the country. Still am. That's where I go on TV a lot on those. And I've been doing that since I got out, actually, of prison. But anyway, so I never complained about prison. Again, I don't believe anybody should be tortured. I don't believe, and I think there should be rehabilitation. Remember, I went to prison at 34 years old. I got out at 46. Now I'm 59. I'll be 60 this year. I was born in 1961. I know you're looking at me like, you old fuck, Larry. And so is Ryan, right? He's like,
You're the same age as my dad.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Most of the times when I do interviews,
You look great though, man. They say, is it true that they say that most people who go to prisons, especially max security prisons, you have like God level immune system?
You know what? It's you might be right about that because a lot of people tell you, hey Larry, worry about you with your COVID, or worry about this. I'm not. For whatever reason, I'm not worried. And don't get me wrong, I try to think I'm not going to go to a concert or some shit like that. But yeah, I don't get sick much. I don't do things. You eat fucking garbage. You're around fucking people. They have it, and people get sick, and people die all the time in prison. But you're right. I never heard that, but I think it's
you're exposed to so much shit. Either you survive or you don't. And when you're exposed to all that shit, it just builds up your immune system, and you just become stronger.
I do believe there's something to that. I have a bad back. I have different things, but not like that immune system. And trust me, I never had a disease in my life.
Right.
And how the fuck that happened in life, I have no idea. I was the wildest motherfucking from orgies and this and, you name it, I did it, sexual. How the fuck I got no fucking disease, I don't know. I really don't. It blows me away. And I never had even the crabs.
No?
Never the fucking crabs. I was in the military.
Damn.
I was in the military. I'm retired military.
Okay.
I was in the Coast Guard. And I was actually stationed in Cortez, Florida, which is in Bradenton.
Yeah.
Bradenton, if you know. That's the end of Bradenton and Anna Maria. Matter of fact, let listeners know this. I was the first boat on scene when the bridge collapsed in St. Petersburg.
No,
you weren't even around.
I didn't. I had those guys on the podcast, 2 of the rescue divers that pulled all the bodies out of the water.
I was the first one there. I got newspaper clippings of me picking up kids and babies and all the debris. You know, a bus went off. Greyhound bus went off. And it was crushed. I got picked. I even got the newspapers from 40 years ago. And I actually have that. And I'll show it one day. I was the first boat, Coast Guard Station Cortez, which was our area. It was on this side of the Sunshine Skyway. So we got an alarm goes off, and it says, a boat hits the bridge. That happened all the time. We go pick a fucking boat, starts sinking, and we help. That's what we did, the Coast Guard. It was I think it was the Summit Venture.
Yep.
It was the Summit Venture, hit the bridge, and I have pictures of the fucking bridge hanging over the front of the Summit Venture. Mm-hmm. And there was a car on the thing.
Dangling off the edge.
Well, it wasn't dangling. It was on it like that. It wasn't dangling.
It wasn't actually over the
But
edge.
there was a piece that was like facing downward. Like
exactly.
The audience know. And and actually when we got there, it was eerily quiet because it was fog. And we look up, holy fuck. And then you're seeing debris and all this, and of course everything was cold. It took them 30 days to raise. No, that was the Blackthorn. I don't know if you know about that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The Blackthorn was Coast Guard guys, and one of those guys, guy went to boot camp with. So that Blackthorn was a Coast Guard buoy tender, 180-foot buoy tender that got hit by the Capricorn. The Capricorn hits the Coast Guard cutter buoy. They crisscross, and the anchor of the Capricorn flips the Coast Guard boat, and it went down in 90 seconds. And 20 or 23 or 25 sailors died.
Really?
Coast Guard. And they were entombed in there, in the boat. Oh. And they couldn't lift them up until... Of course, there are currents, and it's very tough. Well, I bet the guys on here were divers, I'll tell you.
The guys that were on here were DOT divers. So their job was to inspect all the bridges in Florida. That's what they did. And they were the first guy. They claimed when they first got there was one boat. I think they said it was a Coast Guard boat there when they first got there. And then, Eckerd College sent a bunch of boats out.
We actually, on Anna Marie Island is where they had they set up a command center. But the Coast Guard ran that whole operation.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, anything in the waterways, the Coast Guard runs. And we did all the search and rescue and then the ops. And then even when they were, doing debris, we had to set up perimeters and all that for boats and everybody. Right. I got great paper articles. I still got them. I just looked at them. I have what they call a disaster album. Because I was here for the Coast Guard bridge, Coast Guard cutter Blackthorn.
Right.
Matter of fact, I was just staying on the Skyway Bridge. At a rest stop with my RV, and there's a memorial there for the Coast Guard cutter Blackthorn.
Really?
And I didn't see it; it was nighttime, but I'm gonna go back there and see it. I saw it, a sign for it, and I do know there was one.
Did they move that ship after it sunk, or did they leave it?
Oh no! They lifted it up. That's a channel.
I've dove.
I'm a diver too.
I dove the Blackthorn. I think the boat's out there. I think
they might have put it somewhere else.
They might have, yeah.
I don't know. It's not under the bridge for sure.
No. It's way offshore. It's a couple miles. It's
I don't know if they did. You sure it's the Blackthorn?
I'm 90% positive
I'm
it's the
gonna look that one up because the Blackthorn, obviously, it was. I don't think it is. I'll tell you why. There were people who died in it. They were entombed in it, and I mean they got them out after they went to this, but they actually suffocated. They didn't drown. There was an airport talking about they couldn't get to.
Oh, they got the air toxicity.
Well,
or whatever.
They died air,
right?
Air, obviously, and there were, I think 13 or 12 sailors in the engine room that was sealed, and they actually wrote stuff on the walls of the Blackthorn, I love you, hon, or whatever it was. And it was kind of sad because we were picking those guys up, and when they came up, and it took 30 days to lift up. The currents and everything are very bad under that bridge.
Oh yeah,
and you're a diver.
I've never dove under the Skyway.
No, you can't. It's not legally allowed. It's a channel, number one.
Right.
Have you ever dove down in Keys?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Do you ever dive on the not the that's Fort Lauderdale, the Dauntless?
No, I haven't. I haven't done many ship.
You have to be a master diver or an advanced diver at least, and I was a NAUI instructor, and because the current is so bad, if you drop down one side of the ship down a line, And when you're going down, you're looking like a flag. And if you
Really?
got shit, if you let go of that thing, they're going to pick you up 5 miles away.
Jeez.
They literally, they don't stop anything. They'll pick you up on a sandbar is what happens. Anyway, there's great diving down there, you know.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And then you and the barracudas and all that
insane.
shit. Yeah.
It's insane.
I did a lot of diving back when I was in the Coast Guard, especially in Hawaii.
Yeah.
You know, I dove on a Jap Zero that was out there. You know, then there's what they call the blowholes and stuff. And,
I remember growing up around here, especially, we were always like watching Jackass. We were big fans of like Manny Puig. Manny Puig was always like a champion commercial free diver, and he would enter these big spearfishing tournaments and win them. And he was competing against scuba divers, and he was free diving.
Wow.
And dude, he's a madman. He made me those tridents over there. And now he actually hunts fish with tridents, and he kills boars with tridents and shit, and gators.
Crazy stuff.
He's a fucking psycho.
So do you do a lot of diving still?
Yeah, not as much as I used to, but I do it as much as I can. I mainly do a lot of free diving, not so much scuba anymore. But yeah, I'm always in the water.
I haven't dove since before I went away.
Okay.
And it's just timing, and then you're supposed to go get recertified. It's been so 20 years.
Yeah.
Not that, I mean, it's not a big deal, obviously. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to be a diver. But you got to know your shit, especially if you're going to go in currents and certain ways.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, we used to do cave diving, where we would take our tanks off and get through the fucking caves.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it anymore. I became, because of prison, I became claustrophobic. I'm fucking severe claustrophobic. Now, I can see there's light there, so I can get out that window. So I'm all right. Or the door. But I mean, I couldn't, like, forget an MRI machine. Not even fucking close. They got to knock me out. I mean, literally anesthesia.
Yeah, I've almost died cave diving, free diving through caves in the Cayman Islands before. We used to do this thing where we would dive this ship. We would free dive this ship in Grand Cayman, and we would go down. The top of the ship was maybe like 10 feet, and the bottom was like 50 feet.
Wow, that's deep. Free diving?
We would free dive, and what we would do, we would start at the bow, and we would work our way through the ship, breathing air pockets.
I was just going to ask you, there had to be air pockets in there.
We would find little air pockets, take a deep breath, and then we'd keep going to find another air pocket.
Holy, that's pretty crazy.
That's fucked up, man. It was stupid.
We used to go in the caves in Hawaii, and the moray eels would be their teeth, holy shit. And I said, well, but we were fearless, man. I was a young kid. I was in my 20s, man. I didn't give a fuck about anything. And then I was a bosun mate. I don't know if you know what that is. That's like the guy who runs the ship.
Okay.
I became a boat captain, you know, not a captain, like, you know, full of a ship. Yes, but you know those Coast Guard boats, those 41-foot, 44-foot motorboat? I was the captain of one of those. And I used to go out and rescue people 50 miles out, 70 miles. We used to have to do shit that the kids today didn't have to. We had to navigate with a sextant if you had to know how. We didn't have to fucking hit a button shit. I mean, you know, we had Loran. Actually, I was in the Coast Guard when Loran A went away. And then it was the Loran C. You don't even know what that is.
No, I have no idea.
Loran, they had these stations all over, would shoot singles, and that's how you picked up. Obviously, they didn't have satellite back then. You know, they didn't have all the communication shit.
Right.
We had actually what they call dead reckoning. You actually, like, if there was someone 50 miles out on the Gulf over here, and I've been out 70 miles out there, you know, how do you get there? There's no fucking traffic light like when I come to your studio today, go down, make a left on Oak, Oak, whatever it is, go down. You know, GPS is telling me everything.
Yep.
And back then, you know, they'll give you a coordinates, right? And they'll give you, whatever your latitude and longitude is. And they'll say, we're here, we're dead in the water, we need help, the boat's sinking, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And you fucking, boom, you put it on a chart, and you have the fucking balls of the wall out there. You don't just get out there. I mean, because if you went that direct line, you would end up 10 miles away and never see him because the currents and the set and drift would take you wherever.
Right.
So you had to do what they call the navigation. You had to set, drift, and all this on a chart. And you had to know what you're doing. Today, these kids hit a button. Fucking take me here.
Takes them there.
But what if it goes? I always tell them, what happens if that breaks? Well, we have a backup. What if that breaks? Now what the fuck you do? Do you know how to fucking navigate by the stars to get home?
Right.
I mean, you go the wrong way, you're done. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're going to run out of gas.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm old. Maybe I am.
Yeah,
too
I've never
fucking
thought.
old.
I've never thought about it. I've never even thought about
No,
it.
it's something I don't expect. You know, I've gotten over. Like I'm easygoing now.
Yeah.
Very easygoing. Listen, I've been through too much in my life
Yeah.
to fucking let things really bother me. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just something that doesn't happen anymore. Everyone gets upset, but not much fucking bothers me.
Right.
Go on Pornhub or fucking YouPorn or something, have fun.
Yeah.
And it's over.
Exactly. Right.
Absolutely. Who doesn't go on that?
I don't know. I don't know anybody who doesn't go on that. Everyone does.
I don't care who you are, where you've been in life. I was listening to Howard Stern.
Uh huh.
I love him.
Oh yeah, he's great.
And he talks about fucking YouPorn and all this shit. And he's 65.
Yep.
Who doesn't? If your dick works, you go on fucking YouPorn. Ryan's laughing over there, I'm sure. He's on YouPorn. He said you think he's really working.
Oh, dude.
He's really
watching porn right now.
Right,
over there.
that's
Yeah,
what
he
I
is.
say.
He's rubbing one out as we
Look
speak.
at his pants.
So where are you originally from? From Brooklyn?
Yeah, Bronx and Brooklyn. I was born in the Bronx, and then we moved up in the world, you want to call it. When I got out, I was in Brooklyn. And I was that's where I became a gangster.
Okay.
I was collecting at a card game, and that's where I became very.
How did you get into that world? How does somebody enter the
gangster world, the organized crime world?
Right.
Yeah. First of all, you're recognized. When I was 11 and 12 years old, I was doing what they call football tickets. Football tickets is, you ever see a ticket for gambling? You pick 4 teams, you put $1, and you win 10.
Right.
I used to do those back in 1972. 72, 73. I'm born in 61. And I was doing those football tickets, making about $125 a fucking week.
Jesus.
In 1972.
You're what, 12 years old?
Yeah, 12 years old, doing tickets, football tickets, and making money, going door to door to the teacher and the.
Who taught you how to do that?
Well, that's where you go. My dad was on the fringes. My dad was a union guy, and he built the World Trade Center.
Really?
My dad was the head guy on the World Trade Center. And the World Trade Center is, when, of course, they went down and all that. But I was on the top of the World Trade Center. The two of them, the Twin Towers, were built in 68 to 72.
Okay.
I was on the roof, the 103rd floor when it was the roof, and the construction workers tied a rope to my brother and I, and we crawled to the edge and looked out 103 stories up. I got pictures of that on that building. That's crazy.
That is fucking
nuts. If you drop the penny down, you could kill a person.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Last week I had a guy on the show who was a firefighter when the planes hit. The building, one of the first building collapsed on top of him. He survived it.
Wow, good for him. I lost a friend, not a lot, but yeah. And I know there's a lot of bars in New York. There's a place called O'Hara's. And you go in that bar, and it's downtown near the Freedom. Now it's called the Freedom Tower, and the Freedom. It's right near there, and it's O'Hara's. People know it on your show who go there in New York, and it's got all the emblems of so many fire departments from around the world.
Yeah,
who went to the World Trade Center to help, to do things and stuff like that. And it's a great bar. It's a bar. It's an Irish bar. That's a great place. Matter of fact, the new Freedom Tower. You know what's in there? I have a good memory of the new Freedom Tower.
Okay.
Great story. I started YouTube a year ago.
Uh-huh.
You know how I started YouTube?
How did you start YouTube?
I get called by Vanity Fair. Okay? Now, Vanity Fair, you know who they are, obviously.
How did they know who you were?
Well, because I'm on TV about the Casey Anthony case. I'm on TV all the time. I did some great fucking shows. Your audience has got to go look at John. You know who John Oliver is?
Oh yeah.
I did a clip with the Daily Show. I've been on the Daily Show 3 times. I don't know if you saw it.
Okay.
It's the funniest clip they did that year. It's called. If any audience wants to just Google MBA, Master's Business, MBA Ethics Oath, MBA Ethics Oath, you'll fucking fall out of your chair watching this. I go on the Daily Show, and they build a suit for me. I rip it off, and I yell at these Harvard and MBA students who wouldn't sign an ethics oath. It's fucking hilarious. But I've been on the Daily Show a bunch of times.
What'd you say to them? What do you mean they wouldn't sign an ethics oath?
These guys from Harvard and MIT would not sign an ethics oath.
Well, For what?
For ethics, to be a good businessman.
You want to raise
Just
it up
a little bit, yeah. Yeah, like
and you can turn this to face it.
Okay, good. Yeah, to be have ethics.
Right.
And they wouldn't sign an oath. So they did this skit with me, and these kids didn't know who I was. And I was just out of prison. This is, I think it was 2000, maybe 9.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, 2009, I think it was. And I'm out of prison. I get out in August of 2007. And I kept fucking with these guys. I mean, they didn't know who I was. I'm talking to John Oliver and the producer. And we stopped. And they didn't know who I was. This was all legit. And I said to them, I just might kill one of these motherfuckers, these rich asshole fuck. And I'm telling this guy, and they're like, this guy fucking for real? When you watch the clip, you got to watch the clip.
Okay.
When you watch the clip, look at the time. They say, John Oliver says, oh, so you're calling Larry an idiot. They go, oh, no. You got to watch the fucking clip. Have your audience. You'll laugh your balls off.
Is it on your YouTube channel or no?
It might be. I'm not sure. You can go on NBA Ethics Oath.
Okay.
Just Google.
Just Google it. You'll find
NBA Ethics Oath.
All right.
You remember, I'll text it to you.
So going back to your early life.
Let me tell you about Vanity Fair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Vanity Fair. What happened?
Well, how I started the YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Because I get called from Vanity Fair, and they say to me, hey, no, I don't think I've ever told this story the way I'm telling it, because this is somebody's going to this is going to get crazy, because they're going to be calling me. I'll tell you what happened. So I get a phone call, hey, we want you to come and do a video for us, and we can't pay you, but we'll pay your expenses. They do all that. I mean, nice. Limo, room, food, all the bullshit. But I'm going to New York, so it's taking me 3 days, 3 days, whatever you got to do. You're flying you up and all that. And they said, we'll give you expenses or whatever. But we can't pay you. But if it works, if we get about 150,000 to 180,000 views, we're going to discuss a contract with you. I said, okay. I'll give it a whirl, right?
Give it a whack.
Yeah, I'm doing my reality check program, the one I developed. We'll get to that. But so I'm doing that. I'm working with police department. I'm working with schools. I'm working with families. I'm trying to help court systems. And I'm struggling. I mean, making a living, but struggling. And so I said, sure, I'll do it. I'll discuss it. So I go up there. I do this fucking film. And now this is why I was talking about the World Trade Center.
What do they have you do?
Well, remember the Freedom Tower?
Yeah.
Freedom Tower, the whole 24th floor of the Freedom Tower is Nest Travel. Nest Travel owns Vanity Fair. Nest Travel is one of the biggest magazine companies in the country.
Okay.
In the world. And they own all these fucking magazines, you'll see the high-end boat ones, all these fucking things, Vanity Fair, all these shits. So Nest Travel owns, I'm telling you, the whole 24th floor of the new Freedom Tower is all studios. Man, is it fucking set up, man. It is fucking awesome. I mean, really, I said, wow, look at this shit. You walk by one fucking studio and it's a kitchen and all this.
Yeah.
It's the whole 24th floor. So we're in a studio. We do a whole video. It takes the day. You know how it is when you're doing production. You worked in that business, so you know what I mean. So I come back. I get home. Now I have friends in the industry. A good friend of mine, Billy Casera, who is Don Hewitt's son-in-law, owns a very big camera company called Stable Imaging. And Don Hewitt founded 60 Minutes. His daughter is one of my best friends. They're great people.
Wow.
And to this day, I go to Fire Island. I don't know if you know Fire Island. You ever heard of Fire Island, New York? Oh, biggest party place in the world.
Really?
Place out there. Oh, my God. So anyway, we're out there. Billy calls me. We talk all the time. He goes, yeah, they're going to offer you a contract. So now, remember, they wanted 150 to 180,000 views. And they usually judge views to let you know in about 2 weeks. They don't say how many in a day.
Right.
It goes by 2 weeks, then to a month, and then 2 months, and that's how they gauge a video. Like in my videos, when I get 50,000 views in a day, I know it's going to be a good video. And some take never, they run to fucking 500,000, 1 million views. So this video, in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, gets 1 million views. And they wanted 150,000. And I'm watching the views go up. I'm waiting for a fucking phone call. Jesus, when these fucking people are going to call me? My buddy Billy says, lad, they got to call you. They got the golden egg, you know.
Yeah.
They figured, man, they're smart. I mean, they know what they're doing. They got fucking Larry, you know. They find, because I did TV shows with Billy. That's how we met. We actually did big film, like pilots.
Okay.
So, and he says to me, he goes, they're going to call. Never call, never call. Then I get so fucking mad. Now, people are contacting me, finding me. I don't know how.
Emailing you.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
I had videos from being on TV. I opened my own YouTube. I said, fuck them. Didn't even know anything about YouTube. Didn't know what it was. I started working my balls off. And I mean researching. Just me. I have no team, nothing.
Right.
I start uploading fucking videos. That's how my editor, who's got himself a hell of a career now, and he's gonna really nice when we cash out, he calls me. He's 20 years old. Now, he's got a hell of a resume, the kid. Great guy, Darian. My people know him. Great editor. Good guy, too. I've already flown him to Florida and stuff like that. But so Darian did work with the Toronto Raptors. Like, he won some awards from high school, and he really knows what he's doing.
Right.
Really graphics and editing. He calls me, he says, hey, he goes, I see you don't have an editor. I'd love to work. I says, yeah, I can't pay you. I said, but if it hits, you're going to be taken care of, and we'll work something out and all that.
Right.
Sure enough, obviously, it hits and all that. So without Vanity Fair's stupidity, I wouldn't have had my YouTube channel. I would just got a deal with them, and that would have been it, and I wouldn't have been
Wow.
here. So, but you're going to like that, too. And I'm past Vanity Fair. They got 2 million subscribers since 2006.
Right.
I got a fucking million, almost 1,000,001 in fucking a year and a month or two, whatever it is. But it's funny because...
Did they ever reach back out?
Yeah, listen what happens. When we did the filming of that video... And you can people can look it up online now. Mm-hmm. Just go to Vanity Fair Larry Lawton. It's got 9 million views, that video. 9 million views. They write me, it's got about 2 million, 3 million, whatever at the point. They write me, they go, oh, without even fucking sending me a bottle of scotch. Not even saying fucking thank you, Larry. We discussed that we can't work with you, but great job. Nothing. Not a fucking thank you. They fucking write me and say, we want you to sign the release for the second video. And now I got my own YouTube channel.
Right.
I write back. And I don't just write back to whoever wrote me. I get on LinkedIn and I find that the CEO, the COO, the CFO, operation, every fucking buddy you can think in Vanity Fair with a title. I CC them on the email. Very professional. Mm-hmm. I received your email. Not only do you not have permission to post my video, so that's no. I wanted to say how disappointed I was in why you didn't honor your deal, and you still owed me $491, blah, blah, blah. They paid that. I get a check in a week for the $491.
What was that for? The travel
expenses? It was expenses and stuff that. But I said, but thank you very much for doing that because you started my YouTube career.
Yeah.
I'm sure my buddy says people were fired. They had to be fired. God. I mean, they fucked up. You know, it's like, you know, you got something in front of you and you see it work. There's numbers are there. I mean, you know numbers. Numbers don't lie. And now it's got 9.1 million views, I think it is. Some crazy number. And but they could have had that on how many videos. I was going to do a deal with them. And they could have made a ton of money. I was going to accept the deal. Good money, but I was going to accept the deal. What the hell? I do videos, whatever.
Yeah.
But now I got this going, and I love it because the voice gives me an opportunity to help more people.
Right.
To do more with a lot of people. And I think that's important. And it's funny because we started that conversation. Everybody who knows me on my channel, go, oh, he's fucking all over the place. That's Larry. Yeah. But that's, you know, things come in your head.
That's what makes you so great.
Well, it comes in your head. You know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
Things hit you, go, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Just fucking ask it. Mm-hmm. If I can tell you, just do it. Because you're going to forget about it anyway.
Right.
And then you go, what the fuck was that? Right. Trust me, when you get older, it'll be worse. But so I look at it like, listen, it is what it is. We're going to get to the point. We're going to get where we're going, whether it's my old career as a gangster, whether it's how I started Reality Check.
Right.
You know, and that's a great story. So I started Reality Check, which is it's got the highest success rate of any program in the country.
What is it?
When I got out of prison, guy comes up to me, golfer, says, hey, Larry, I need a favor. I said, fuck you. You want me to break somebody's legs? I just got out of fucking prison. Leave me the fuck alone. He says, no. He goes, I caught my 16-year-old smoking weed. And he said, fuck you, Dad. Where have you been? Now, I smoke weed. I'm a believer in all drugs.
Right.
Just if you commit a crime to do them,
right. That's what
you should be held accountable. But what you do in your own house, Dan, I don't give a fuck what you do.
Not hurting anybody.
What you do in your own house is your business.
Right.
Nobody should ever fucking judge you or talk. You know, that's not what I believe in marriage. That's why I'm a libertarian now.
Right.
But anyway, he said, I said, your son told you where the fuck you been? I'll talk to your son. You want to talk about having the stars aligned? I have pictures of me in prison with gangsters, fucking murderers, fucking gang members, everything, friends, and you can't do that anymore. So it was just the timing was perfect. Back when I was in, you could take those pictures. Can't do that today. So I take these pictures over to the kid. Nah, he's a big kid, but I'm a pretty big guy. I can be intimidating if you want to understand that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
So I sit down to the kid and I said, I only use 2 curse words. I said, you told your father where the fuck he's been? Let me show you where the fuck I just came from. Kid looked at me. I don't believe in that. First of all, that's a great story too. I don't believe in scared straight. Doesn't work. Because if I yelled at you, you'd look at me and say, who the fuck is this idiot? And fucking shut down and I got to get out of here.
Right.
Okay, let him fuck it. You never understand me. But if I told you a story about a kid who got his anus cut from the top of his ass to his balls and raped and fucking seminal fluid was found in there, and I read the articles and heard the screams, you will never forget that. You probably won't now or audience, but I tell the whole exact story. But anyway, so I started telling the kids stories and showing them the pictures. I was there for about an hour and a half, whatever it was. I'm just out of prison. And the father's a golfer. I'm a golfer. And
you play golf?
Yeah. Do you?
Yes, man.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go play golf after this, man. Let's go play 9 holes.
If I didn't have my golf clubs, I know you here. Yeah, I used to be very good. I used to be a 3. Now I'm about a 10, 12. Yeah,
I suck. I'm not good.
Cigars and drink.
Exactly.
Oh, you're in.
We're playing golf.
We're golfing.
We're playing golf.
Definitely. And now I have another reason to come back.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Oh, I love it. And so we're sitting there, and I talk to the kid. I go out to the gazebo. The guy's a golf pro. And he says to me, he goes, Larry, I appreciate it, whatever. And gives me money. Gives me $100. I said, man, he goes, I know you just got out of prison, whatever. Gives me $100. Calls me 2 weeks later. Now, I got my law degree from prison. Now, I have the credits to be a lawyer. I don't have the degree because I'm a convicted felon.
Right.
But I'm a licensed paralegal. I did law for 10 years in prison. So when I get out, I was going to go work with a couple of law firms, easily do it.
Now, did you do that did you help out a lot of other prisoners in there?
All the time. Every day.
I hear,
jailhouse lawyers, you call them.
Jailhouse lawyers is the reason that I've heard that the reason a lot of people do that is so they can have some sort of value to other people in there, so people won't fuck with them. Obviously, you might not have been worried about that, but I know.
No, I understand what you're saying. Do they do it as
protection?
Yeah, most people do. The guys who I know who do it, and I have a very good friend of mine who does, one of the best in the country, Paul Tolini, and I just did a video with him, and he got 2 guys out with life sentences in the last month.
Damn.
With life sentences. Guy's the best. And he knows it's about writing and how to do it. We understand the laws and the courts. Most of us do it for the right reasons. Yeah, you'll get some of it, but they're idiots. Then they get exposed for not being good at what they do. You got to love the law, and you got to love doing it to live in that law library and stuff. I used to fight the system. I'm going to tell you, that's when I told you I went crazy in the hole and all that. But anyway, so the kid, the father calls me 2 weeks later. He goes, Larry, I don't know what you did. He goes, forget your law, forget anything. You got to work with kids. My kid said, Dad, I don't want to go where that guy, where Mr. Lawton went. I need help. 16 years. Kid's great. That was 12 years, 13 years ago. Kid's 30, married, college degree, everything.
Wow.
And he goes, can I give your name out? Sure. People give me $100 to talk to their kid. I said, fuck, this is great, man. What the fuck? You know, but I loved it because you're helping somebody. Right. I always love to help people. And so as I'm doing that, I get a phone call from a lady named Jean Bandish. She's from the juvenile court coordinator in Brevard County. And she says, hey, Mr. Lawton, Judge Reimer would like to see you. I ain't going to see no fucking judge. She goes, no, she wants you. I said, I don't give a. You got a warrant? You don't got a warrant. I ain't seen a fucking. I know the law.
Yeah.
She goes, no. She wants to know what you do. I said, listen, I ain't doing anything illegal. I'm fucking helping people. I don't want. No, that's what she wants to know. I still don't want to go to a courthouse. Who fucking wants to go to a courthouse?
Right.
She convinces me that they just want to talk to me about the program, and I go in there on a Friday. So Friday comes, I go in there. I don't even know how to fucking work a computer. I don't know shit. Now I'm pretty tech, but I didn't know anything. My nephew, who's since passed, he shows me how to do a PowerPoint, helps me put a PowerPoint. I don't know, 10-slide, 15-slide PowerPoint. Mm-hmm. Who the fuck uses PowerPoints now? I don't know. But anyway, it's a PowerPoint, and I go in there, and I show him everything. And the judge goes, oh, thank you. Would you like to stay for the rest of the meeting? I said, no. Get the fuck out of here. I don't feel good, man. I'm in the fucking judge's chambers. And every time I'm in front of a fucking judge, I'm going to prison.
You spent 11 years in prison.
Right, 11 straight, 12-year sentences. 4 12-year sentences. 11 of, they ran them concurrent. Anyway, and that's how the 11 years. So I'm sitting there, and I leave. This is a Friday. I get a phone call Monday morning. Jean says, hey, Mr. Lawton, how you doing? Yeah, good. She goes, I just want to let you know Judge Ryman sentenced 2 people to your program. What fucking program? What do you mean? She goes, your program, you talked about. It was a fucking idea in my head. I ended up developing the #1 program that's been recognized on the floor of the United States Congress in the country, a 4-part program that I still have right now. Anybody can go on my website. I sell it $35 or some shit. I don't even try to get people a lot of money or anything, just enough to fucking keep the internet shit going.
Right.
And it's a 4-part program based on my life, what prison is really like, what you're going to lose, and avoiding and dissolving bad association, a 4-part program. I developed it. In fact, I'm the only ex-con in the United States who's an honorary cop.
Really?
Only man in the country. I was sworn in Lake St. Louis, Missouri. And I'm no cop lover. Let me get that straight. Cops know me.
Yeah.
I support good cops.
Right.
These fucking cops that harass and got bully complexes and all the bullshit, or hit you for pot or bullshit drug, that crap there. Get out of the car. I smell something. They want to find it's bullshit. That's not what America should be about.
No.
Do I want a cop when my house is being broken in? Absolutely.
Yep.
911, help me. That's what you bet. Don't stop me for some bullshit. I even came up with a couple of policies that I don't think cops should ever be allowed to stop you for anything that's non-life threatening. Meaning, if you're going 100 miles an hour down the street, yeah, you're going to hurt somebody. But if you're going 5 miles an hour over the limit, you want to give me a ticket? Give me a ticket. They can take your license plate with the car camera.
Right.
Send me a ticket. If you make a right turn and don't put your signal light on, they shouldn't stop you.
Right.
They should give you, if they wanna, they could take a picture, boom, give you a ticket. Because once they stop you, everything happens. You might have a little pot in the car or some shit. Oh fuck, what do I do? Oh, am I gonna run? I'm not saying you. Somebody, you know what I mean?
And once you're in the system, for one thing, it's a vicious cycle. It's so hard to escape it because they have you. This guy's already been busted for this, and this. We're fucking nailing this guy.
You're 100% right, man. You are 100%, and it's wrong. They can look you up. They can do everything from your plate, and if you're a fucking convicted felon and all that, or not even convicted. I don't care. I mean, right. Wanted is what I meant.
Right.
They shouldn't just fucking have that's where even cops, I got convinced now. I have a lot of cops because I deal with good cops. Mm-hmm. Go on my channel. There's a chief of police where we live. I love him. But then there's a sheriff where he was a fucking idiot. He really is. I don't give a fuck about him. He's an idiot. Fucking, he's an egomaniac. He's a fucking nut. He's a Trump nut.
Brevard County or?
Yeah, Brevard County Sheriff. He's whacked, man. He's so about himself. He's such a his
I remember
his head
seeing him
can't
in the
get through that
news.
fucking door. Yeah, he comes up with the wheel of fucking fugitive.
Yeah.
He comes up with fucking fishing for justice with Wayne Ivey and fucking they go. And these people, you know what the people fucking did? Violation of probation, bad check writing. So they put you on TV to really make you look like a jerk off. Is that really necessary? And then you get hardcore. Oh, but he's a criminal. Oh, how many? They did a study. Did you know the average person breaks the law 3 times a day?
I'm not surprised.
I did it. Come walking across the street.
Yeah, jaywalking.
So my point is, at what point are we part of the community? Because see, cops should belong. Like I said, I support good cops. Police reform and prison reform are my specialty. In police reforms, cops should be part of your community.
Right.
And if I have a kid that's so fucked up and they need Larry's help or this help, I don't give a fuck if you go in that house and you find fucking coke or pills or whatever. Don't arrest them. I didn't call you to arrest my kid. I called you to help my kid. Oh, but he's breaking the law, or that's the only way. No, it's not. We could try a lot better ways than what you just said. Give him a record.
Yeah, it's the law thing. It's become to like now in the country. It's almost just like this mentality of us versus them.
I talk about that every day, Dan.
Yeah.
Us against them. You got to break down that us against them mentality.
Yeah. Imagine, I was thinking about it the other night. I was like, imagine if we didn't have cops, if we didn't have law enforcement. What would you do? Well, you would want to have as many friends as possible, and you would want to have the weak people would obviously want to become friends with stronger people, and you would want to be able to be protected. You would want to feel, you have to have that sense of security or protection. I'm just like in a hypothetical world where there was no cops.
But they had that. Think of the Roman times. They had the king, and he had his men, and they enforced whatever they wanted because they were the strong or whatever on the weak or whatever. And even back in the old days of the United States in the 1700s, and they had a guy, sheriffs in the 1800s and stuff that would, and they were usually criminals or drunks, so just the fastest guy with the gun, how it worked. But what has happened is they've gotten so much power, cops, that a lot of them can't handle it. Now, again, there's great cops out there that want to do the right thing, want to help the neighbor, want to get the... Listen, everyone thinks, Larry, you're an ex-criminal shit and you were a bad guy. I often, Dan, tell people, listen to me. I was in prison. In Atlanta, we had 2,000 inmates. 880 had life. Think of this. 200 of those, 250, fight their case legally. 450 find a lover and they live their life. They go to Unicorn, whatever the fuck they're going to do. Great. And 200 are fucking psychopaths.
Really?
When I say psychopaths, never belong being out on the street again. Ever. I don't want that guy living next to you.
Can you define what it takes for a person to be a psychopath? What characteristics? How do you tell?
Zero empathy. Zero compassion. Will cut your fucking head off and go to sleep. I know a guy who stabbed the guy, his cellmate, and went back to bed. Killed him. And went to sleep. There's another guy who cut a guy's head off in prison with a shank. These 2 inmates and another inmate, poor guy only had 10-year sentence and he was getting out. He's a bank robber. They were in a cell. They put 3 in a cell. They put 3 guys in a cell. They cut him open. These 2 guys had life. They cut him open. They took his intestines out and they wrapped his intestines around the door. I consider that a psychopath.
Is this the prison that you were in?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude.
I consider that psychopaths. Now, you could look them up. You could look these incidents up. They're very easily. What I talk about, I always tell people, you don't even have to fucking believe me. I lived it. Go look it up. Yeah. And you'll be able to Google it.
Yeah.
So the violent level, now again.
What do you, going back to the psychopaths, how does someone become that? How do you think, do you think they're born with that? How do you think it's like childhood trauma?
Well, I think there's a lot of factors that go into it. I think what happens is, I hate to say this. I think I could become a psychopath if I lived in there. I don't know. Maybe
if you did what?
If I lived in that environment long enough, or I don't know. Maybe I couldn't. Because there's something deep fucking seated.
Yeah.
I always, even when I was a criminal, I used to give money to people, and I cared about people. Always did. Always had a heart.
Right.
I often talk to parents, and I do a lot with parents and families, and they'll ask me, I want to talk to the kid. Once I find out certain questions, he hates his parents, he hates his sister, yeah, but you find out he loves cats or loves dogs or something. He's savable. He's got that compassion. He's got that empathy in him. Now, you got to get it out. You got to direct it. But then you get the really psychos, maybe, like you said, for whatever reason.
Just no one's home.
Nobody's home. I'm telling you, I've seen their eyes, their black eyes. And what you can almost see in their soul, there's nothing. It's fucking dark. And those people, I've ate with them, talked with them, hung out with them, and you don't think I ever trusted them? Not for a fucking second. I don't want that guy cutting out living next to you. So I'm not a bleeding heart. Everybody gets out of prison. It has to be, the right people. But we have too many people in prison who do change. You take myself, and I often tell young people, when you're 20, Ryan,
Yeah.
you think you know it all. I'm not I love them. Then you hit 30, and you say, fuck, I didn't know shit at 20. When you hit 40, it's going to be, fuck, I didn't know shit at 30. When you hit 50, you're going to say, am I ever going to fucking learn anything? I'm going to hit 60, and I'm learning every day.
Yeah.
Because you change. You change your views. You change your things. And I'm very socially liberal. Very socially liberal. And somewhat fiscally conservative. I still don't care no matter what, no person in this country should have to eat cat food. I don't give a fuck what she did wrong, or her husband left her and they didn't put enough and she stole. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Nobody should eat cat food in this country.
Right.
Or any country. We should be able to feed people, and I don't care how that has to happen. But I don't believe we should just give money for lazy people. I'm not lazy.
Right.
You're not lazy, obviously. And I think we need to, that's my views. That's why I'm a libertarian. But I think all drugs should be legal. They've done the experiments now in Oregon. Drugs are now decriminalized. Did you know LSD and mushrooms and stuff in D.C. is legalized? Yeah. And it should be.
You're not going to hurt. I mean, what are you going to do? Who are you going to hurt? You can drink a fucking fifth of vodka and go drive down the street, but you can't eat a magic mushroom.
Absolutely. See, my point is, if you commit a crime to get the drug, that you should be held accountable.
Right.
If you're robbing somebody, be held accountable. But what you do in your own hand, I often tell people, you want to go in your fucking bedroom, jack off in the corner up against have fun, do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's your house, your place. You shouldn't infringe on other people's, but do what you want. That's what freedom is. That's true freedom. And we don't have it right now. We don't have it. A lot of people, we live in the freest country in the world. Wait a minute. 96 countries, 196 countries have freedom. Total freedom. Much as us. So it's not, do I love America? Absolutely.
And then again, going back to 196 countries have freedom, but we have more people locked up than any other country in the world.
Exactly.
So
how free are we? And at what degree are we overstepping our bounds as a country? Yes, we need government. Yes, we need roads fixed. And the government was originally formed, and I'm a history nut, and especially like the Navy and the military and the Coast Guard was actually the first service ever out, is because we wanted to protect waterways and we wanted to protect free trade. That's a government function. We want to defend ourselves against another country. That's what we need. But we don't need government in your business. Like the sheriff who wants to show these fucking people who wrote a bad check and now they're fucking the biggest villain and they're on Wheel of Fugitive and whatever the fuck he calls it. That's such a degrading thing. How much fucking things did he do wrong? That guy.
Right.
If he really wants to be honest with himself. Now, I'm not saying you can't get him, But you don't gotta humiliate him on a fucking bullshit wheel of thing. Now, if the guy's a murderer, fucking you want help getting a murderer that's killed a fucking kid, absolutely. You know, there's crimes that we should all be pissed at. What happened at the Capitol?
Right.
Fucking treason.
Right.
I don't care what people, Trumpers or whatever the fuck they are. I don't give a shit. That was fucking treason. That was. It's beyond words for me. I listened to Howard Stern today go off.
Really?
Oh,
what was he saying about
fucking thinks he's fucking nuts. People should be in jail, prison, all this. Said they're brainwashed, and they are.
It's fucking scary as fuck.
Fucking scary, crazy. And those are the things that we should be here pissed at.
Yeah.
And we should be pissed at a murderer or me. I was a fucking criminal. I'm being honest. I was a robber. I was not good. I belonged in prison. Did I belong to be strapped down naked, a guy take his dick out and pee on my face? Without me wanting it. No. I'm joking. My point is, it's wrong. I mean, I was wrong, Dan. And those are the crimes that should be held accountable and go to prison. Yes, the guy wrote the check right and the credit. They're wrong. But do they need to be humiliated on a wheel of fortune, fugitive, violation of probation? What was his probation? You find out he fucking got 6-month probation for fucking
driving on suspended license.
I was just gonna say that. Multiple drive. But now he's on the wheel of fugitive. Do we really need to fucking goddamn humiliate people? I don't believe so. Now, he's such a good politician as a sheriff, and I give him that. But he only fucking talks to the people, the old people. He scares them and all that. Right. He could never get to you.
Fear mongering.
Yeah. He can't get to a guy like you who's an independent thinker who looks through him, or Ryan, or people young. They look at him like, who the fuck are you? Right. I know. They tell me in my class.
Right.
Fuck, that guy's the biggest dick. Listen, I know the guy, and he doesn't want to help the jail. No. You know what he did for years in the jail? I don't know if they still do it. They didn't give women tampons.
Really?
How would you like to have a daughter or a wife or a girl or anybody, and she's on her period, and they don't give them something to help themselves? It blows my mind away. How you can go home at night and say, "Oh, I did a great job."
It's barbaric, man. It's barbaric. It's not designed to help anybody. It's not.
None.
There's
no. You know what his line is? I want my jail to be the toughest jail, and that's not what fucking it's for. It should be for rehabilitation,
right? Well, yeah, and
to hold violent people. Jails, we fucked it up.
And going out there in the public and just saying we need to be tough, we need to get the criminals off the street, and branding them as these criminals to the public. It just makes people, especially older people who are more vulnerable to the media or to advertising or whatever, who have lesser bullshit detectors than we do.
Oh my God! Yeah,
they just
everybody
believe
talks about young people, right? My age. I love young people.
Yeah,
I think you guys are fucking smarter. I think you guys are more informed. I think you have greater views than we ever did, and I'm happy about the way it's going with the young people because I'm only here to give you my experience, whether it's whatever. I help young people because. There's one thing you can't. You're smarter than me. You know how to do a lot of things. Yeah, I know. I have a good IQ. I know that. But it's not that. My point is, I have experience in a place you don't want to go.
Right.
I have experience because I went through life. I often tell young people, I say, you're 30, Ryan's 20. You're not smarter than him, but you have more experience than him. That's what you are. And now you get a guy who's 40 years old. He's been in your business, whatever, TV business. You're going to say, well, that guy's not smart, but he's got more experience than me. So you're going to listen. Older people got to know that. Most older people. Let me tell you a great story about young people, old people. I was on a board with the Department of Justice up in New York, Washington, D.C. And at the time, I think I had a BlackBerry or whatever it was. And I'm new, but I'm working with kids a lot. So I know a lot about young people, kids. I say young people, 20 years old, whatever. So we're at a big conference room. And one of the people up there said, some of these kids we got to give up on. What? I stand up. Now, I can get pretty, I stand up. I take my phone. I slam it on the desk. Everybody looks, oh, fuck, this guy's crazy or whatever. I go, who in this room can program their phone quicker than their 16-year-old kid? They all were silent. I said, you know what? Larry gets the phone, opens the book, hits button 1. Opens the book, hits. I get there. Do you know what my daughter does? She takes the phone, starts playing with it, reboots it, plays with it, reboots it, plays with it, reboots it. Here, Daddy, it's done. She did it quicker than me. What does that show us? They all look. I said, they learn differently than us. And sometimes it's better than us. And when we, as adults, don't listen and just think it's our way or the fucking highway, we're wrong. And until we get out of that fucking space, we'll never better this country or better the young people. And I'm big on that. I love working with the reason, and I believe this, my channel has grown so quickly. And we were the fastest growing channel on YouTube. The reason is because I have experience with my partner, my manager, Peter, genius. Then I got my son, who's 30, 31. And I got Darian, who's 20 or 21. I listen to them. Now, are they always right? No, and I make my decisions from there. For other reasons, for experience reasons or business reasons or whatever it is. But I listen to them. When they say to me, like I remember, I started my YouTube channel with an iPhone.
Really?
With a fucking iPhone. Nothing else. Literally nothing else. Then I bought a $30 fucking tripod and a fucking thing. That's all I started with.
Do you film the videos on your phone?
My bet. Not now.
Yeah.
I do. I sometimes do 3-4 camera shoots and whatever, and I use them still. I've done this with mega TV companies, iPhones. This is the 11 Pro Max because of the front camera is so good.
Yeah.
The front camera is amazing. That's why I did it. But so Darian and my son, I flew them in. We had a meeting and all that kind of stuff. And they said to me, sit down. I still had the iPhone. And I don't know, 6 months ago, 8 months or whatever it was, they go, my son says, Pop, Darian goes, Larry, he goes, got to get better cameras. And to this day, I look at the same video, I can't pick it out. But I guarantee you could, and I guarantee Ryan could.
That's funny.
Guarantee it. You guys are in a good space because of your ages, and you just got to follow that. Get your older guy maybe or whatever. But you guys are in a good space because you know what your audience. First, once you know who your audience. My audience is young, so. But I didn't notice it. I still don't. But we got good cameras now. I got the cameras, lighting, and all the bullshit that we all need. But they're on me, and I got another one here, and then I'll put this one, another sound. And we're still upgrading. We're always doing little things. I don't even know it.
That's great, man.
But I listen to them.
Yeah, you're surrounding yourself with smart people that know what they're doing. So
I'm surrounding myself, and with the age.
Yeah.
That's why I'm very happy the way this country's going. People aren't, it's fucking going. Bullshit. What the fuck is wrong with it? Tell me. Because they are independent thinkers and they don't want war and they want legalized drugs. Okay, why not? I often, when they start that shit, and I love this, well, it's going to be anarchy in the streets. Oh, really? Go to look at Switzerland. Go look at Norway. They're all fucking legalized everything.
Right.
Recidivism went down, up, no lower recidivism, lower crime rates, lower addiction rates. Saving money. Tell me why. It's big money is fighting it. Prison system, the private prison system, they're fighting it. Fucking people, law enforcement. You know why they fight it? Because they get money for it.
Right.
They get fucking tons of money to fucking have drug task force and tank fucking task force. It's bullshit. That's military in our streets. Law enforcement should be Andy fucking Griffin.
What do you think?
You know Andy Griffin? Remember Mayberry fucking RFD with fucking Barney? You're too young. Fuck.
Yeah, I missed out on a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, Barney Fife.
What do you think though is the solution to all this team mentality, tribalism? This team red versus blue. I mean, that's obviously the cause of all the angst right now everywhere.
What
do you think the answer is?
I will give you that right answer. It took me, and I'll be honest, I interviewed, and I think you should have him on your show. I interviewed the president of the Libertarian Party of Florida.
What was his name?
Steve. Nikala is how you pronounce
okay,
it.
yeah.
Great guy. Smart. Young. 26.
Really?
Yeah, his family owns the Island Grill and 8 Wendy's and all this stuff. And great guy. And I'll tell you why he's a great guy, because he's a visionary. He speaks well. And the views of the Libertarian Party I didn't really know. Now, I was always socially liberal, somewhat fiscally conservative. And when he went over the whole Libertarian Party and what they were, and I had him on, I was in the Keys, blew me away. And then I started researching it. Then I spoke there. They wanted me to speak at a big event, the state of Florida, annual event. I was one of the guest speakers. And I liked him because I told him, I said, I'm going to fucking blast everybody. He goes, Larry, I know your channel. Blast whatever you want.
Yeah.
And he didn't restrict me in any way. Didn't even ask me what I was going to speak about. I said, do what you want. That's liberty. That's why I like him. When you ask what's the answer, I think the two-party system sucks.
Yeah.
Because
definitely.
they're putting you in a box. I don't know what your political affiliation, don't care. Your views is what counts.
Right.
Now, you should have views that represent you. Now, of course, you're not going to get everything of what you want. But there's things in the Republican Party I can't stand, and there's things in the Democrat I'm more okay, but not,
I'm the same as you.
And I think we need to get away from. I think another third party's coming because of you, because of Ryan, because the young people are growing up with more open minds, and I think they say this. The Republican Party has fucked up because they don't believe in the browning of America is here. Love it. We are more inclusive than ever. I have no prejudices in me. Zero. I just don't have them. It's not in my makeup. The one blessings my parents gave me, I grew up in a melting pot.
Yeah.
We didn't give a fuck. You black, white, Spanish, Chinese, a Martian. If you lived on our block, you were good. If you didn't, you were no fucking good.
What block was that?
In the Bronx.
Okay, yeah.
If you lived in that area, you were
yeah.
good. If you didn't, you were no fucking good. I mean, it's just the way we lived.
Right.
So we didn't have those specific, he's black or he's white.
That's a lot of people from that area too, right? They feel the same way as you?
Yeah, see, a lot of New Yorkers aren't prejudiced at all. Because they live in the melting pot.
Right.
And, I understand it, growing up in it, but I'm hoping younger people, even when their parents were fucked up, and they are, some are, don't hate it, but they just grew up that way. But you have that open mind, younger people. And I think what's happened with the Republican Party, they're not inclusive enough. Obviously, obviously abortion issues and religious issues, and if you're not a fucking Christian, you don't want to fucking hail the flag or whatever the fuck. Stop it. That doesn't make us who we are. What makes us who we are is how we treat people and how we are represented around the world and stuff. Not what you fucking. I don't give a fuck what people pray to or what they do. That's their own business, man. Right. Everybody should have their own fucking say. That's freedom and that's liberty, man. But they want to say, no, we're free, but you have to fucking do the fucking Pledge of Allegiance. No, you don't. Do you want to? I do, but I don't. If someone don't want to, good. The guy wants to kneel for the fucking national. Have fucking kneel. What do I give a fuck what you do? Right. I mean, that's the biggest. If that's your biggest fucking worry in this world,
that pisses so many people off.
And if that bothers you in this world, you got some fucking issues. That's what bothers you. I'll fucking father's fort with a flag. Yeah, right. To do that.
Right.
To do that. Hitler didn't let you do that. We'll fucking let you do that. That's what the fucking. I don't get it, man. But anyway, I think, and then the Democrats. They want to give every fucking thing in the world away to anybody who wants. Free college, free this. Well, who's paying for it? I mean, we're going to take over the world so we got all the fucking money and oil and everything? No.
The education thing I can relate to. I do think that the education thing makes sense because
to a degree.
You want smarter people, right? That's the whole thing. You want less losers in your country.
I agree if you do, but they have to have it make worth something. And let me tell you what I mean.
Right.
When I was doing my program with the court system, it's in the courts. One judge said something. He goes, no, Larry. He goes, you got to charge for that more. I go, why? He goes, it's got to be worth something. Otherwise, they won't understand it. They'll just think, it's another fucking thing I had to do. If you make education totally free, totally free. Now, here's my agree. You want to go to you want to serve the country? I don't give a fuck if it's in the if you want the government to pay for your education, you should have to serve in a voluntary organization for a year, 2 years, or whatever number. Like, if you go to Israel, I'm not Jewish, but I know the countries. If you go to Israel, everybody in that country has to serve in the military for 2 years. Everybody, 2 years. That's given them a national thing or whatever they get paid for. Other than that, but I'm talking about, like you said, with education. I love it. I do believe in giving free education. First of all, obviously, if you have the brain power, I just don't want
to be able
people
to maintain a certain sort of work ethic and a certain amount of grades. You can't just be failing through college and get it for free.
That's what I meant.
You have to be a go-getter, and you have to be able to have a goal. Be like, I want to achieve this, and you have to.
And in my thing, or they have a couple of things. If you work for the government, in, let's say, the Department of Environmental, if you work there for 5 years, no bill.
Right.
You have to have something to make it worth it. Right. Otherwise, like you said, people are just going to, let me go to college and waste another fucking 3 years.
What's the alternative? You spend $100,000 for 4 years.
See, I don't like that.
And you can't get a fucking job.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
And I think it's stupid. And, and we still need, people often say, well, that's because they get a degree in history. Well, it's okay to get a degree in history. I love history. If you don't know history, you're going to repeat it. So I agree that you should have, but they have to at least do something, make it worth something instead of just nothing. And I don't mean just for you. If you're asking the other people, because taxes pay it, if you're asking the society for pay for your good education, do something for society. I don't give a shit if it's volunteering on a city council boards or whatever. It's got to be something. And then I'm all for it, education.
Right.
I'm big on education.
Or
anyway.
even if you just have a really successful business, you're helping the economy.
Right. Whatever it is, there should be some kind of worth of something.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
And yes, but in the Democrats, they want to just give this. Or I believe in universal health care. I do. I mean, I don't think anybody should go broke in this country because they got an illness.
Right. I
Shouldn't
agree.
happen.
Right.
But
if you get hit by a car, it fucking paralyzes you, you're fucked.
Yeah, and now you're going to just lose everything you ever owned and everything else because some doctors and hospitals want to make your money. You know what I mean? I don't agree with that. But I do think we need a strong defense.
The alternative to that, though, I mean, look at the VA. A lot of veterans, they want to get help.
I'm a veteran.
Yeah. A lot of people I've talked to that have terrible experiences with the VA.
I don't, though.
Really?
Love them. Been treated me right.
That's awesome.
And I've been retired since 1986.
Really?
I got hurt in the service,
and
that's when I went into crime after I got out.
Really?
But yeah, I went in 1979. Jeez, I'm my fucking aging myself. Fuck. I went in over 40 years ago. I went into service in 1979. I got out in 86. End of 86, almost actually December 31st of 1986. So I was in for 7 years and 4 or 5 months. And I got out because I got hurt. And I'm a disabled vet. And I get a check. And I get medical care. And I get everything. And they've always treated me right.
Really?
Yeah. Even through prison.
You don't experience like the long wait times.
Well, if they've really come a long way. I got lucky because, first of all, I was educated enough and persistent enough. I do feel for older people. Like an 80-year-old man, and you're asking him to do this, and that.
You're obviously very outspoken. You know how to get what you want.
Right. Yeah. I got a little bit more aggressive, if you want to call it that. Or
some people are not.
And able to do it. Technology-wise now. You get older people they're put on hold and they hang. I understand that. And I do feel for them. And I think we need more elderly advocates in the VA. Maybe it's a person that just helps the elderly that can't do it. Because I look at my mom. My mom's alive. And I take care of my mom. I don't know if you knew that. I take care of her. That's where I live with my mom to take care of her.
Oh, wow.
I moved back from Fort Lauderdale to take care of my mom.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because she took care of me my whole life. Was there for me in prison. Now she's 80. She'll be 88. And I take care of her.
Wow.
Yeah. Just her and I.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah. And I will never not take care of her. You know what I mean?
Right.
whatever. And that's why I built the studio in the house. And all
Right. Oh, that's great, man. I gotta come check it out.
Yeah, you got to come in there. Got a bar in there we can drink.
Really? Fuck yeah.
Of course I do. But that's, I mean, my beliefs and stuff, you'll love this. A lot of people want me to run for office, right? My channel. They want me to run for Congress or office. And I said, do you fucking crazy? Do you know how I will get up on that floor and tell them all to go fuck themselves? But, we need, I think I could do more good behind the scenes with a bigger and bigger channel and stuff.
Right. Oh, for sure.
But we totally need guys like yourself who are, I would guess, more of a progressive, or at least a person who wants to do the right thing, help more people, have fun, live life, man.
Right.
Too many people work. When our age, we fucking work. Yeah, I did too, but fucking let these guys live, man. What the fuck?
What do you think about fucking Trump getting banned on all social media, Twitter?
A lot of people ask me that.
I'm kind of torn on it, man.
Well, I know, because of the free speech thing, but
not only the free speech thing, but I feel like it's just gonna rile so many. I don't feel like that's the answer.
That I disagree.
I don't.
You can't let one or X amount of people. Listen, it's a company. They're making company decisions. Remember this.
Right.
Listen, if it's a bad company decision, and 70 million people get off them, they'll go out of business. They're making that decision that it's not going to be that. So if you're in a capitalistic country, don't let the government tell you have to go and let them on either.
Right.
If you're really free, the market will determine if it's a good or bad move.
True.
Now, if Twitter fucking goes down because of fucking it loses people and all this kind of shit, well, Twitter made a bad decision.
Right.
And then some people will say, well, would you let just the big tech companies run the free? No, you're not. The president, if he wants, he can get out and make a press fucking release tomorrow. He's not being fucking silenced.
Right.
He can get on and make a press release. He can put out a press release. He can get on national TV.
Yep.
He can do anything the fuck he wants.
Right.
Now, they banned every one of those platforms, that new platform, whatever they talked about, the one they
Parler.
It's in there. I went and looked at it.
Did you make an account?
No. But I looked at their rules. They can ban anybody at any time for any fucking reason.
Right.
Well, it's right there. You don't like that to begin with, don't get on it. But when they do it, don't bitch that they did it.
Right. For sure, they're allowed to do it. That's not my question. If I know they're allowed to do it.
Do I think it's right?
Do I think it's like, don't you think that both opinions, no matter both sides of the fucking aisle, no matter how extreme they are, people should be able to experience them and make a judgment on if it's right or wrong.
All right, let me give you. Example, I know what you're saying.
The Capitol, right? People see all these crazy motherfuckers going into the Capitol with fucking rebel flags and wearing shirts that say it wasn't enough. What was the thing they say? Didn't kill enough Jews. These fucking neo-Nazis that are in there, whatever. People should be able to see that and understand that, okay, this is fucking crazy. You should be able to condemn that, or make a decision about that.
And nobody's questioned. They're not stopping that. They're stopping one person. Let me ask you. Let me take it to the other level. Is it okay for you to go to a movie theater and scream fire, 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 and everyone panics and fucking 3 people die when they fucking run out of the place and there's no fire?
Right. No.
They know that. Free speech doesn't give you a right for that.
Right.
Is it okay for somebody to recruit fucking psychopaths that are not so outside the mainstream? Now, we don't let the KKK fucking do that because it's, that's banned now. You can't do that. At what point is creating anarchy stopped? In 1937 or 38, when Hitler became stronger and stronger in power, he shut down, so he was the only one that can do that. If we let one person, whether it's a Donald Trump, anybody, whoever, crazy, they did it with Alex Jones because he'd do whatever it is.
Right.
And I get where you're going to go. If we let them create more and more havoc without stopping them, at what point what happens if he says, I'm on Twitter and I want to mobilize 500,000 people, and I want you to get your arms, and we're going to go to war. Is that right?
No, definitely not. I mean, I
Because
understand
people
that,
are brainwashed. Yeah. Howard Stern said it.
People are brainwashed, yeah.
Howard Stern has the biggest audience in the world. He get 15 million listeners a day. Think of that. Avid listeners. Howard Stern knows if he wanted to, he could mobilize, or he has a percentage of them. Listen, I have a percentage of people. I have a Discord on. I have a percentage of people I'm sure that are convincible, or whatever you want to call it. So now I have to be responsible. If I started getting crazy, should I be shut down or stopped at least for doing that?
Right.
I have to believe at some point we have to keep civility. Because if you say nobody's allowed to do anything, you can't shut anybody down. They can do anything they want.
Right.
Then that guy in that movie theater who goes in there and causes a riot because he says, people he shot, run, everyone's gonna die, everyone die, and an old lady gets trampled. I'm in this case, in the thing what's going on now, I think there's a business decisions by those companies, and let the market bear it. Let the market bear it.
Right.
Why don't you shut Fox down?
Right.
Because they're spewing this stuff about the election. We know it's false. Come on, let's get everybody out there.
Yeah.
And there are people who are going to be listening saying, no, fucking no, it's stolen. 60 fucking courts, federal judges said there's no fucking fraud. The own administration that Donald Trump put in said it was the most secure election ever in the history of in America.
Did they really?
Yes. Homeland Security and the Election Commission. The guy resigned because Trump banned him, and he did it. All the money was put in it. Most secure election in American history.
Wow.
So why are people just inciting people to do something stupid? That's what that is. People want to be led. I know that.
Yeah,
I mean,
people
don't like you guys. People, that's why I like young people who have. Look at the ages of most of those people. Most of them are older.
Yeah.
And I don't mean they're not your age. They're not 25.
Right. Yeah, they're much older.
35, 40, 45, 50, you know. Look at the guys that are sitting on the bench. You know, they're 50 years old, 45 years old with fucked up lives. Probably didn't do anything in their lives. And they want to be led. They want to be led. And I want to be led. We need leaders, but you need leaders who are going to push us in the right direction. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, and so as far as, I do understand at what point, listen, the market will bear it out.
Right.
Because if it's bad decisions and nobody goes on it, because what you're saying, are you going to go on Twitter? I don't know if you do go Twitter.
Yeah, I'm still going to go on Twitter. Regardless.
Okay, so I guess it's nothing so bad that you're not going on Twitter.
Right.
So they made that calculation, Twitter. Trust me, if Twitter thought it was going to lose 100 million people, and they're going to lose all this revenue, Twitter's not fucking taking you down.
Right.
But they made a decision, that it was so bad we don't care about the money, and we're going to lose it. But not only did Twitter do it, Facebook did it, Twitter did it, Instagram, YouTube. Listen, you and I know something. We're on YouTube. There's monetization. You know this. If I do something, and I've been demonetized. Have you been demonetized?
On specific videos, yeah.
Well, when you look
for bullshit reasons.
Whatever. When you look at it, do you alter your thing?
Sometimes it does alter the way you.
I do it.
Yeah.
If I look at my Twitter and we put up a video, early, and we look at the rules.
Yeah.
And we skirted them, didn't skirt them, whatever we did, and we go back and change it. Because we're going to follow the fucking rule because I want to be monetized.
Right.
So they put the rules out. I either follow them or guess what? Larry don't get fucking monetized.
Right.
And I can't knock that. That's the rule. Do I wish it wouldn't? I mean, yes. Do I think I'm? But then when you look at it and you look deeper on their end, sometimes it's overboard. At least I believe. But for somebody else, it's not. You know, a lot of times with content, like movie reviews, if you make them your own review, but then you can monetize. But I had a person, Russian, take my fucking videos and totally fucking change not do a thing, fucking just put my voice in it and was making money or tried to make money.
Really?
And YouTube shut them down. Thank you.
Yeah.
They protected my fucking thing by shutting them down. And if you ever look at YouTube, most things they shut down is they're trying to protect somebody else's content or something else thing.
Right.
So how do you knock that? That's a business decision.
Yeah, for sure.
And you and I, as influencers, what do? We watch what we're doing. We alter it. We still want to have conversations like we're having or whatever we're doing. But we understand there is a boundary of some sort. Because if there's no boundary, Dan, what are we going to fucking do?
Yeah, there has to be a boundary. I agree. I totally agree with that. There also has to be more conversations about things too. People just like to make these bold statements, no matter how untrue they are, and people do get brainwashed by them. And they don't think. There's no thinking involved. They just like to repeat shit that they see or they hear.
Well, I don't know if it's that, but here's the problem. At what point do you believe something? In other words, if you're sitting in front of me, and I fucking show you a video of a guy shooting the fucking guy, and it's not altered.
Right.
Do you believe it?
Maybe.
Or do you say, not my guy, no, that's altered. You had professionals, you had this doing it, you're doing it. At what point, I mean...
That's the weird thing, right? Because people already believe, it doesn't matter, you can't change their beliefs.
You can't change their mind.
Everything,
I have friends of mine.
They filter it backwards. Whatever they see out there, they bring it in, and it either reinforces what they already believe, or if it doesn't reinforce what they already believe, it's got to be fake. It's got to be altered.
100% right. And it's sad because I have friends of mine. Now, this incident now changed a lot of people. Totally changed a lot of people. I'm talking staunch fucking Trumpers this incident, I have a friend of mine I know for 40 years. Older guy. Said this ruined him. Ruined his life, ruined everything. And he was a big Trump guy. Mm-hmm. And we used to debate, of course. Never hate each other. I never hate anybody. You'll ever watch my videos, right? I don't use the word hate. Mm-hmm. I think it's a wasted emotion. Yeah. I think if I hate, it hurts me, not the person. The person you hate don't give a fuck. It's just hurting you.
Right.
I dislike things, and I won't go to them or whatever, but I don't hate. Right. I don't give a fuck. I just don't hate. And I think what's happened is this incident now has got people opening their eyes because they're seeing it. I mean, I don't know how you could talk your way out of this. I don't know how you could talk your way out of this. But there are people already saying, oh, no, I love a couple of them I heard. Oh, that was Antifa in disguise.
I know, I saw that.
Then they find the guys who were they got them on tape. They look them up on their social media for the last 6 months or whatever. They're Proud Boy or this or whatever they are. So now they did that one. So now the narrative has changed.
Well, it is possible that some of the people there were there to rile it up too, right? It's possible that some people were there.
There's always a possibility.
Right,
but listen, if you're there's also a possibility what hasn't been mentioned yet.
But most
How
do
you know there weren't some Russian spies in there and they were planting fucking goddamn devices in there?
Totally.
I mean,
George Soros paid for all of it, right? George Soros paid all those people.
Yeah, I mean, it's so fucking crazy.
How do you fucking come up with this shit?
No, they're changing the narrative now to switch it to the Twitter and the Instagram, Twitter. What's the other one? I just looked it up.
Instagram,
Parler.
Yeah.
And they're changing it. Oh, now it's a free speech issue. No, it's not. That's a fucking free country. To be a free country, that company can do whatever the fuck it wants.
Right.
Why is it a free speech? Tell me why.
It is kind of weird, though. It is kind of weird because of the age we're living in, the technology age we're living in. Social media, it dominates everybody's lives to where they have...
Well, shouldn't somebody sit back and say, wait a minute?
Wouldn't you say most people have more interaction or communication on their phones than they do like we're having right now?
Absolutely.
So it's kind of like we're teetering on this little edge where companies like Twitter and Instagram are almost like a public utility.
No. How do you get that? Because if there was one, that's a monopoly. If there's two, maybe a monopoly. There's 20. There's how many social media? TikTok now.
Right.
Another country's one. Blow up. Right. China's fucking TikTok blew up. And Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, fucking mess. There's a zillion of them. There really are. If you start really getting down to them.
Yeah.
And you can go to which one you want, so you're not being totally silenced, or you're not being just because you aren't on the biggest one, or you went and build this. Listen, I have all of that, and I look at it as a tool, obviously, to communicate or whatever.
Right.
But if it gets shut down, it gets shut down. I go to the next one. You know, or if I don't like what I did to get shut down, I change it as of YouTube. Mm-hmm. If I do something on YouTube, that's where my main thing is.
Right.
So I'll change it. Or if it's not, maybe I'll get to a different platform. Maybe it is a podcast. But everything is censored in its own way. Mm-hmm. So don't think, oh, this will never censor you. That's bullshit. They all put it in there so they can censor you.
Right.
But that's up to us. You know, we laughed. I love your logo. It's kind of a YouPorn logo.
The Pornhub logo.
The Pornhub.
Yeah.
I like YouPorn, as you can tell.
Yeah.
But I love it. And, you know, I was thinking about this when you said that earlier, and we started just talking. I go, look at the fucking platforms that never have an issue. Porn.
Yeah. Well, they're actually just recently having lots of issues, Pornhub. They just recently got like a $600 million class action lawsuit against them, and they had
For what?
I forget exactly what it was for. I'd have to read the article.
Someone not getting fucked in the ass the right way?
Yeah,
or what
something like something like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. Yeah, they're getting the screws tightened on them now.
And talk about free speech. Why should they be? Because it's probably a religious right pushing this or whatever it is. I don't know.
They had to remove like a huge amount of their content from like unverified people uploading their own content and monetizing it on their website. So now they're only allowed to have certain verified porn actors on there. And it's really...
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, no. It's fucking
I
them
don't
up.
see that with YouPorn. And I think Pornhub owns you. They're all the same.
Pornhub's getting crushed right now.
But I think, don't they own YouPorn too? I thought I saw that. I think they're all connected in one way.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm on it enough. You'd think I'd know.
But there's a weird thing. There's a lot of people that are really, really against the porn industry. I've had people on here.
Well, that's people who don't want fucking get hard-ons anymore.
Right.
Get wet in a pussy or something. I don't get it. I really don't, because listen, talk about free speech.
Porn stars I have met, like female porn actors I've met, have the most character out of most people I meet. I'm not sure why it is.
I've met male ones in the same way.
I think it's because
they're normal people.
What I've noticed is that to do porn, you have to be desperate, I think.
Disagree.
I think that
I knew a porn star.
I think
put a family through college, did everything.
Oh, totally. But most people that I've met or that I've heard about, the way they got into porn first was they were in a situation that they desperately needed to get out of financially. And when you're that young,
they got the money.
When you're that young, say you're a young, hot, whatever, 16, 17, 18-year-old girl.
Oh, no, don't. Please never go under the
under 18. Okay, whatever. But it happens.
No, those to me. See, I'm a very liberal person. But when it comes to a child,
right,
I don't buy it.
Well, whatever age it happens. You can't.
And I don't mean Ryan.
Right.
You know, let me give you a quick one on prison. We used to, child molesters are no good in prison.
No,
obviously. But I used to pull
chomos. Is that what they call them?
Chomos. I used to pull the paperwork. That means I used to get what charge there was. Mm-hmm. Ryan, 21, fucking a 17 or 16, he had a pass. That wasn't even child abuse, we called it. That wasn't even anything. That was free.
Right.
You at 30, whatever, fucking a 15-year-old, that's not good.
Right.
So I know you look young.
Right.
But your brain should be at least old. Now, I know it's crazy. You have to put a number somewhere. Mm-hmm. If it's 18, 19, 20, you want to do it, you fucking do it. You fucking want. Mm-hmm. It's just like the military. You can shoot.
Well, that's a whole other weird thing too, because now you're letting the fucking legal system decide an age when biologically.
True.
But biologically, people are different.
No, I 100% agree with that, because even
full mature fucking adult girls with a giant fucking rack and
at 15
years old.
Absolutely.
Okay. Strip the government and laws away from our monkey selves, and in nature, that thing's fucking.
Absolutely. But since we do have laws, Listen, you have a car. Why can't you drive a car at 16 or 15?
Right.
When
Totally.
you're immature. Let's even go one better, which drives me nuts. How can you tell a kid to go to the military at 18 and kill somebody and he can't drink?
Right. It's insane.
It's insane. If you're 18 years old and you got a fucking rifle and you're in Iraq and you kill someone, you don't think their brains are fucked up. That's another whole topic. But why can't they come back and have a drink? Now they get arrested because they're fucking underage, but they can fucking take up rifles and defend the country. I don't buy that one. And a lot of countries don't either. Canada, they can drink at 18, all that kind of shit, whatever. But when I grew up, it was 18. See, I don't know that feeling of when I was 18. I was in the service at 17. At fucking 18 years old, I'm in the bars, man. Like I was fucking...
18 years old. I was the fucking biggest idiot on the planet when I was 18.
Exactly.
Still am.
Well, me too, but, that's just the maturity level. Since we have to put a number on it, and you 100, and I do agree with you. You go back to some of the ancient times. Once the girl had her period, she became a woman.
Right.
And they had kids and this and everything else. I don't know what, but that's just the laws that came about, and we have to have something.
Yeah.
There has to be a base level. So what do you put it at?
Right. My original thought I was getting to with the porn thing is that the pattern I see is that, especially with girls when they're young, 18 years old, they're in an abusive situation. They're dependent on whatever it may be, an abusive uncle.
Right.
That's the only place they have to stay. But they gotta get out of there. When you're that young, what's the easiest way for you to make the most amount of money? Prostitution or porn?
Drugs.
Right.
Sell drugs.
But that's prostitution and porn are probably the two most common things.
Probably.
And when you get into there, you can probably make the most amount of money doing that. Then when you start to climb the ladder, you make more and more money.
I'm going to disagree because there's not many 18-year-olds who could do that on their own. And what I mean by that is, when you're with a pimp and you're in construction, how do you find the guys and stuff? Although the internet has changed a lot. But are they smart enough? Because if they're smart enough to set that business up, because it's a business,
right,
and get someone to drive and not get hurt and do everything else, because that's all it is, then they're probably smart enough to do something else, and they wouldn't have been in this situation, or maybe they would. And obviously, some just look at it like you and I might, and listen. I was always a person that sex is sex. Sex is sex. It's not the relationship itself.
Right.
I think, I often tell guys, listen, if or a girl, I'll tell her, if you caught your husband getting a blowjob, would you leave her? Oh, he's fucking done. I said, well, then leave now. Because if your husband can go to a bachelor party and get a fucking blowjob, and that's the end of your fucking marriage, then you didn't have a deep relationship anyway.
Right.
I mean, the sex is the fucking sex. We're physical. You watch Pornhub, what do? You get a fucking hard-on, right?
Right.
Is that cheating? I mean, so you got the physical blow. Oh, but there's that level. Oh, now, I often say differently, if your husband or your wife is in a relationship,
right,
then there's something deeper. I mean, she wants the protection, the love, the whatever, the financial, whatever it is, whatever you weren't giving her, and that's a whole... But if your husband goes out and gets laid, he's in a fucking bachelor, he's at a fucking convention, and he fucking got drunk, and he got fucking... Is it the end of all? Some people are going to fucking call you, write you, and maybe me, and say, yeah, that is the fucking wrong... that's your own thing. Yeah. To me, it's not.
Right.
I believe...
Well, you have to have that sort of deal, I think, ahead of time.
Yeah, and I do.
Yeah.
But no,
you have to have a mutual understanding of that.
Well, that's communication.
Right,
it gets back to that and all that kind of stuff. I'm a believer in, listen, we all are very sexual people in life, and a lot of things have fun, man. Yeah. Too many people. Listen, how I'm looking at it at my age. You're young. You guys are young, and which I love. I really do. I'm at the age where I know I'm going to live 20 fucking more years. I know that sounds morbid. It's not morbid at all. I'll be fucking 80 then.
I think you'll go more than that.
I'll take fucking 80. Healthy. Where I can get a hard on, I can fuck, do everything I want. I'd take 80. I got 20 years left. It's not a lot. You got fucking 50, 60 years left. Him, he's, you guys have a lot in technology and everything, so your brains are different, your mind. I'm a little bit different in the fact that I really understand my mortality. Because I've been shot. I've been stabbed.
You've been shot?
I've been shot and stabbed twice.
Where'd you get shot?
I got shot right through the head. You never
What?
Right in a robbery. If anyone goes to my
Dude,
videos,
you're fucking right at the top.
no,
of your
not
head?
it went right across the top of my head. Blood was coming down here.
Oh my!
And my brother was shot in the back and into the arm. Fucking yeah, we had that was the getaway. If they go on my video on my YouTube, go to my play. Do you know my playlist is one of the most watched playlists?
Really?
The Gangster Redemption series on my playlist. If you go to my YouTube channel and go to the playlist, it's called The Gangster. I'm the only one who's ever took his book and actually narrated the whole book in chapter to chapter in a video. That's what really got.
That's pretty amazing.
That hook. That's what started this whole thing.
Wow.
But that's in it. When I got the fucking getaway, it was a fucking movie getaway. The bullets flying, fucking, it's crazy shit. But so I look at my mortality different, Dan, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think, obviously, we all should. I mean, let me ask you a question. If you fucking found out you had 6 months to live, what would you do?
If I had 6 months to live, I'd pay the doctor an extra couple $1,000 to get an extra 6 months.
Yeah, that'd be. I wish it was that easy.
Yeah, no, fuck, I don't know.
It's a good question.
I love doing this, man. This is fun.
I know you do, but
yeah.
Think about your life. What would you do? Would you? I don't know. I hope there's things like
I would go surf every single wave in the world, all the best
You're a big
all the best
surfer,
surf spots.
yeah.
And
Did you surf Hawaii?
Travel. I've never been to Hawaii. No.
Yeah, I was stationed there.
That's
Great,
amazing.
man. I went body surfing. I'll never fucking almost.
Oh
me.
fuck no, man! The
fucking killed me.
Rocks and the reef out there.
Oh my god! I went body surfing. I ended up 100 yards down the thing, and I was a great swimmer.
Yeah.
Fuck, I said never again then. But I never surfed. I used to say they can't put a cooler on that board. I couldn't do it. But I ask people that question is because think about what you're doing now because you could die in 6 months. We all could, obviously. Something can happen. But if you're not at least trying to obtain something, a lot of people ask you, what is success, right? And I was a multi-millionaire when I was a criminal. I had my own limousine, multiple houses, boats, horses. I was fucking multi-millionaire because I was robbing it. I fucking didn't give a fuck. I was robbing millions of dollars a year. So I fucking robbed 15 to 18 million.
Weren't you giving a bunch of it to the mob, though?
No, a percentage.
Percentage.
Not a bunch of it.
Not a bunch, okay.
No, and I made a lot of money. I mean, I lost $3 million in casinos gambling. I lost $250,000 in 2 weeks.
Oh, my God.
Cash. Fucking cash, right? You think how stupid I am fucking now. Now I'm working. But my point is, I think people need to look. It's not just money, because money doesn't make it. It really doesn't. Things make it, or feelings, or adventures, or whatever it is. I had the houses, the homes, the boats, and when my one sister says, you're always searching for something, and she was right, because I didn't like a horse. I bought 2 horses. I didn't want this house. Bought another house. Bought another house. Bought another. Bought a boat. Bought a bigger boat. Bought a big. At what point is the thing? I like that you want to go surf somewhere and go do something, or me now is more. I like interacting with people. I like to help people. I want to go see the country. I'm doing that with the RV now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm going away for 5 weeks, going up to South Dakota, going to Mount Rushmore, maybe the Badlands of Wyoming. Wow. So I'm going to do a bunch of things, take videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. But I think everybody's got to look at that and say, what are they going to do in their own life that if they died, like if I died right now, if I went home and you heard, hey, man, Larry died, right? No, I want to make sure, leave something. I don't give a listen. You came into this fucking earth naked and fucking nothing. Who gives a shit if you go out naked and fucking nothing? I think, if I went home and you heard Larry had a car accident, holy shit. I hope you get on the fucking thing and say, man, I had a great interview with Larry, and you know what? He lived a good life. Because as much as I had the hard parts of my life, which I did, obviously in prison, all that, I also say I lived a great life. I didn't leave much behind. It's not. You know what I tell people, and you can equate it to sex, to life, to anything. Don't ever lay on your deathbed and say I shoulda. Mm-hmm. I will never lay, and I won't. And I mean, I should have had sex with this. I should have tried this. Don't ever lay on your deathbed and say I shoulda. I don't mean like Marilyn Monroe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying something, doing something. I never want to lay on my deathbed and say, I should have. And I tell people, don't wait till you're too old. Like, you're 30, young, good-looking guy, have your life by the balls. Now's the time. Because there'll be a time when you can't. That's why I'm still lucky. I'm healthy. I can do things. My back hurts. I have a very bad back. I have back surgeries and stuff.
Really?
So I'll show you from the whole bottom. I got a zip up my whole back.
Really?
I had 15 vertebrae done in my back.
Oh, fuck.
15.
What the fuck happened?
Yeah, look at it. Fucking crazy shit.
Was it an injury? Or
yeah,
what?
I crushed my spine in the service.
Oh.
And I had that. Here's for your camera.
Jeez.
That's just the lower part. I have 5 vertebrae in my neck. See if they could see that.
Damn. Yeah, hold it back like where your face is so it's in focus. Yeah. Damn.
It's pretty
That's
fucked up.
brutal, man.
And, so, and I've done a lot, so I'm a little pretty good about that. I've done everything.
Can you still golf?
Yeah. A little hurt. I can't.
Yeah.
I used to hit a pretty good long ball. Now I'm about 225, 230, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You
okay.
get Xanax after on the 9th hole.
Oh, fuck, drugs the whole fucking way.
Yeah.
What do you want? We'll fucking bring Xanax, weed, Coke, a little
Vicodin,
ass,
Somas.
Vicodin, whatever you want.
Yeah, 8 ball.
Oxys, an 8 ball.
There we
We're
go.
in. Absolutely. I'm a believer. That's why I'm a believer in free sex, free drugs, free stuff.
Right.
Meaning, and again, responsibly.
Right,
I never
for sure.
say,
Everything in moderation. Protect.
Absolutely.
You can't be stupid enough to kill yourself.
As I say to people in all addictions and anything, you control it. Don't let it control you.
Right.
No matter what it is. Could be fucking eating, sex, drugs. I don't care. Alcohol, what they're all the same. Drugs
Money.
and alcohol. Money. Don't let it control you. You control it and do it. Live your life. I'm a big believer in that. And then live your life. I mean, again, then don't wait till you're 70 and say, man, fucking, I should have did that. I could have tried that orgy. I could have did this. Could have whatever.
Yeah.
Then you're fucking too old. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
I
for
mean,
sure.
and I was always lucky where I'm a pretty free thinker and free spirit, if you want to call it that. And I don't give a fuck what people think, as you can tell. I'm saying it on the air, so I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Because unless you're paying me, how the fuck am I going to judge me?
Right.
I don't believe in judging anybody. I really don't. In anything. I am no better than any man on this earth, or no worse. I don't care who they are, how much money they make, or how good looking they are, how big their dick is, or whatever the fuck it is. We're all the same. We all put our pants on the same way. I've met mega celebrities, mega people. Nothing impresses me unless the person impresses me because of his smarts. You guys impress. You do. I was happy to see you guys. I watched a few of your videos. I didn't know how this would go.
Thanks, man.
But you're working hard. I love it. Keep doing it and do your thing. And I love that. I love them people do that because now you're making something. Now you're gonna look back and say, "Wow, we had a great time. We did this. We tried this. Whatever." I've done it my whole life, and I always always worked for myself, whether it was a mobster or not. But it's just I didn't have that mentality to be constricted. Creative people can't be constricted.
Right.
If they are, then they're never gonna be truly happy. And you could be broke and happy as a motherfucker. And I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. I mean, I hung out with some dude, man. He had an old RV. I mean, 70 something, a little the happiest fucking. We were smoking hash. What a fucking good time I had with that guy. I mean, and boy, the stories where he went and this and he was truly happy. I sat back. I was fucked up, and we're sitting drinking and smoking and hash. Fucking that'll fuck you up.
Oh fuck yeah, well.
And I was so I thought about that for a while. I says, he's the happiest guy in the world, man. He didn't need. See, that's another thing. I don't need I had it. The houses, the homes, the big. My own limo and a driver. I don't need that anymore. Mm-hmm. I'm happy with the RV. It's an old RV. Well, it's pretty nice, but it's
This
not.
thing is nice.
Yeah, you got it. When it opens up, it's huge, man. Inside, it could.
Oh, it extends out like the side.
Both
extends,
sides,
like a full living room. In there.
Oh, it's a full.
Really, both sides.
Both sides. Yeah,
Holy
it's big.
Shit.
Yeah, it's big. We'll have to
That's
go out
dope.
one day. We'll fucking.
Yeah, man.
We'll do an interview. I'll have you do an interview in my RV.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then that's what it is. You ready to?
Before we wrap up, no, I want to get you to tell what was your craziest jewelry robbery story?
Well, the one with we got the shot. Got right. The guy come shot and fly. Bullets coming flying and glass breaking and the getaway.
Can you walk me through it? Like, how much planning was involved? Like, what was it like? Who first did someone come to you and tell you where to go?
No.
How does it work?
Well, my first robbery was a setup, but after I got good at robberies, I would get an area, and I would know the area, and I would literally case 100, 150 jewelry stores to make sure I got the right one in an area.
What
and
do
it
you mean
usually
case
took
'em?
casing means make sure the right. Just to give you an idea, you don't just rob a jewelry store. I would know where the sun rises and sets, so if there's glare in the window, they couldn't see in, or people would be blinded. So that was an important thing. The getaway, how close it was to other places, how many people. I used to like to rob in plazas when there was a Publix or a grocery store. I don't know where people are around the world. Pathmark, Publix, Winn-Dixie. Because the more people going, you could sit and watch that store without looking conspicuous. So I would make sure, and people are so fucking oblivious. They'd walk by, and I'd be fucking in the middle of a robbery. But again, I knew that the sun, so they can't even look in. Did the jewelry store put display cases that blocked where I can look in? They make difference. I do that now. Sometimes I help jewelry stores, jewelry prevention. To help them not get robbed. How is the back entrance? Can you get in and out? Can I park a car there? What time are the people coming? What time is the mailman coming? Do police ever come by the area? What time every employee and what car they have? These are all things that I would know before I even did a jewelry store.
Wow.
And then know where the cameras were, where the buzzers were. Did they have what they call they had buzzers in their pocket that if they hit the buzzer in a part, an alarm would go off? Is the door have a lock on it? I love those. I like those.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Because then nobody else is going to come in.
Mm-hmm.
They want me in. I'm coming in with a Rolex watch and a suit, and they're going, man, this guy's got money. Let him in. But I would get to know him beforehand and know where the jewelry was in the store. There's so much to it. That's a whole show.
Right.
But the when you case a jewelry store, as a professional, it's so crazy. People ask me to this day, could you do it? There isn't a fucking question in my mind I can rob a jewelry store tomorrow and get away with it.
Really?
I see them all the time.
Really?
All the time. I could rob that fucking jewelry store. No question. Because all the knowledge. I mean, I did so many. I've cased over 1,000 jewelry stores. Well over 1,000. And that means going in and out, knowing every fucking little detail. I go into a jewelry store now, and it's like fucking sensory overload.
Really? I can imagine.
And I go, oh, man, this guy could be hit.
Did you ever just walk into a jewelry store and casually just looking at watches? That's got.
Well, I usually go with somebody, for some reason. And because, first of all, they're the biggest cons, too. Jewelry store is the fucking biggest racket there is. And I remember one jewelry store, they were a lot. I went to the GIA Institute, which is the Gemological Institute of America, just to know about diamonds so they can't rob me. My fences couldn't rob me.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go into a jewelry store like I didn't know what I was doing. And the fucking owner would be fucking lying to me so fucking bad. One guy was so bad, I said, I can't wait to rob this motherfucker. This fucking guy is really bad. He must have fucking stole more money than I ever stole from people. There's a few things I tell your viewers here, and is the first thing you want to do is don't ever go to a jewelry store that doesn't have a 10-powered microscope on the desk.
10-powered microscope
on the fucking counter where you can look at a diamond the right way.
Okay.
There's certain things if they don't tell you about. See, everybody knows the 4 C's, but they don't know what the cut is. That's the most important part. And I don't mean the cut is it a round or a marquee or a pear
right.
shape? I'm talking the geometrics, the geometry, how light reflects on diamonds, what makes them better. Where you can get a really good cut diamond and the light will reflect better, so it'll be a less color diamond,
Right.
but it'll be a better diamond because it'll glow more or shine more or be more brilliant because of the cut and how it extracts light. I love it when they show you a diamond and go, look at that, and it's under a fucking light. I'll make a piece of fucking glass look good. Take a diamond and put it under the table when there's very little light and see how it reacts.
So when you would rob a jewelry store, were you picky of the shit that you took?
Oh no, I wiped the whole fucking
You wiped
store
everything.
out. But I didn't rob the store unless it had certain things.
Oh, okay.
Like there was usually, there always would be a loose box of diamonds. Now the box would be about that big, like a card box, like cards.
Right.
And it'd be all fucking diamonds. And they're all loose.
Right.
So there could be a carat to
What do they call it?
2.5
Melee diamond? I forget the word is. Melee?
Melee? No.
Never heard that?
No.
Maybe I got that from the pawn business. I got a friend who owns a bunch of pawn shops.
Well, yeah, he's robbing people every day.
Oh, yeah. They're all in the Caribbean, too.
Oh, God. He's really robbing motherfuckers. Guy gets off a boat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but so you those loose stones are what I'm literally calculating that thing in my head when he shows it to me. Then I'm looking in the store and what I have in display cases, watches. I used to get Rolex. I loved Rolexes. I used to get $2,000 of Rolex, the $5,000 like presidentials,
Right.
or $2,000 everyone. I robbed 50 of them. It's $100,000
Wow.
without blinking. They wouldn't even find. Okay, put them in a bag. I used to give them away as presents.
That's amazing, man. That's fucking amazing.
But then the diamond, so I'm literally, then you watch where they don't put that box. A lot of times they don't put the box in the safe. It goes to a back room, another safe, or a false floorboard. That's their money. That's what I want. I want that. Because the first question I would ask them, I'm looking for a ring, maybe a little carat. First I had a whole line of shtick. I'd say, I'm in the area. I'm a contractor. I'm in the area. I had a nice suit, Rolex, gold chain, nice diamond bracelets worth fucking $25,000. And I'd say to the guy, I'd say, I'm in the area. I'm a builder, and I just looking. I'm married 10 years now. When I first got married, I got my wife a little ring. So I want to look at some good rings. He's saying, oh, fuck, I got this guy. He's, he got money. He's in the area. And I said, well, what do you have? Anything? I want to maybe have it set. Do you have any loose stones? Oh, hold on. After he sees, they break out that box. I said, well, let me start at the 1 carat. Maybe I'll see how small it looks. And I'm watching where he picks it out of that box. So if he picks it over here, okay, and he shows it to me, I look at it, and all he bullshit me with the price and the range. Then I go, let's make it a little bigger. If he goes this way, then I know these are all shit. But if he goes the other way and he only goes up a little bit, then I know, those are bigger than 2 carat. So my brain is already calculating that fucking box. Oh, there's $250,000. My end, $250,000. Okay, where you putting that? And my brain is working so differently as a criminal than like your brain would work.
Right.
You're not looking and say, I can rob this place. I mean, it was like, holy fuck. It's like.
So how did it all go wrong for you? What was like the final one?
The FBI were great fucking.
Oh, really?
They caught me. The FBI. Well, the last store robbery, a guy got out. A robbery happened. We didn't know this. They robbed an air conditioner off the unit. It was a plaza.
Yeah.
And anyway, so some lady heard some commotion, came up to the window and looked in the window and saw us. Then we knew we had to go.
Yeah.
And we had plans. Everything was planned. But the guy, the owner, got out of his flex cuffs. And I already stole 6 guns out of him.
His flex cuffs?
Like the wire cuffs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Electrical wire things.
Okay.
He got out of them, and there was another gun. The fucker was a gun nut.
Jesus.
And he started, we're running out, and all of a sudden, gunshots. And the glass is breaking in front of it. We're running out, and there's glass. He's shooting at us. So listen, now it's already planned. I had every detail planned. I get in the car, and he levels the gun right at my fucking head. in the windshield because the car was pulled in straight. I duck. As I duck, the bullet goes through the windshield, gets the top of my head, and I didn't even feel it. But then I see blood coming down my face. But another bullet, he shots twice, or that bullet, my brother ducked, and it went in his back into his arm. It's still in his arm to this day.
Holy
still in his arm.
fuck.
We showed it online.
Jeez.
Anyway, and he goes, I'm hit. I go, oh, yeah. And I didn't even know I had the blood trickling down my head until I looked in the mirror. I go, I'll drop you off to the hospital. He goes, no, fuck that. We went back to Brooklyn, where this is in Pennsylvania. So we went back to Brooklyn, and in Brooklyn, we fucking had an apartment, like the mobs this, above the fucking bar, and we had fucking people to change the glass out of the car. We fucking patched my brother up. We cleaned me up. Everything was good. Everything was all good. And after we did that, got him back. But little did we know the FBI flooded the area. See, I didn't know the FBI was on me that big.
Oh, they were already on you, huh?
Yeah, for 6 years the guy was on me. Matt Mullen, 6 fucking years. Good guy too, nice guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, no hard feelings. And they flooded the area, they got me, and they ended up getting footage. They even had footage of me buying a cup of fucking coffee at a Wawa store. That's how much they confiscated every camera within like a mile or 2 miles of that fucking area. Every gas station I might have went to, every fucking thing. They went to every jewelry store that I might have cased, and they got a lady go, oh, there was a nice guy in here. And I got his plate number because I was going to sell him a ring. I didn't even rob that store. And then they still didn't have me because I had the guy who worked for me was a fat guy.
Yeah.
He was 350 pounds.
Yeah.
I wasn't 350. So fucking, that's not him, but I was a co-driver. And then they looked my name up, and I was organized crime. I already got pinched for having $35,000 cash in my glove compartment and 6 grams of coke.
That's when they got you?
Well, no, that was another time.
Okay. Oh, my God. So what do they actually charge you with?
Racketeering.
Rico?
Rico. Hobbs Act, Rico.
Damn.
Rico is, Hobbs Act is interfering with interstate commerce under the RICO Act. Now you could have murder under the RICO Act, robbery like mine, robbery under the RICO Act.
Murder.
Well, robbery.
I had a guy on here too that said that he was like close to John Gotti.
Oh,
he was
yeah,
like
I knew
a
him.
security guard. John A. Light, he said his name.
Oh, John Alight, you had him on this show?
Yeah, you know him?
No, I know of him.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he came here.
He spends a lot of time in Tampa. Yeah, he came. He's sitting right where you're sitting.
Oh wow, yeah. He ended up ratting.
Okay.
Yeah, he ended up telling.
Yeah.
Now who knows why in this? I used to,
You never ratted?
No.
See, a lot of people. There's like I feel like I got mixed emotions about that. I feel like because what this guy said, John Alight.
I know what he's gonna say.
He said like, there's no loyalty. Everybody rats on everybody.
That's not true.
It's not true.
But he is right. A lot of them are ratting. Oh, a ton of them are ratting. But that doesn't make you. Why should you? Doesn't your word? Listen, I told you today.
He said basically, if 20 guys went on the fucking stand and ratted him out and put him away, why the fuck wouldn't he?
I know what he's. I know, but that's just a way to justify what you did. Let me ask you a question. I told you today, I'd be here at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Was I here?
You were here.
Because my word means something.
Right.
I went away for 4 12-year sentences, and I was offered 3 years. And I had a 15-month-old kid, a 6-year-old son, and a lot of money.
God.
And I lost it all. You know why? Because my word meant something. To this day, I used to look into that fucking stainless steel. That's what it is in prison. You don't have glass. Stainless steel mirror, and know with nothing. Remind you, they took every dime from me, everything from me, but my word was good. To this day, I'm going to die with my word being good. When I told you I would be here, I would be here. Now, obviously, if the RV broke or something, I have a phone, I would call you. That's why I even asked my son, I said, make sure you get his number.
Right.
I think a person's word should mean something. Now,
Absolutely.
I understand why they do it, that don't get into business.
Right.
Now, and I understand, listen, First of all, civilians can't rat. That's another thing. I tell you, or if you're a civilian, you see a crime, you should go pick them out of a lineup. You should do everything the fuck you're supposed to. It's not ratting. Ratting is you and Ryan fucking selling coke. Mm-hmm. You getting caught and saying it was fucking Ryan to get out of the problem. Mm-hmm. That's ratting.
Okay.
I don't believe in that.
Right.
I did crimes. Nobody went to prison on my case. Nobody.
Really?
No offense, nobody. So he can't say everybody's ratting.
Right.
Are a lot ratting? Absolutely. They're backstabbing each other. Sammy Gravano did it. He knows. He probably told you all this. I don't know what you got out of it. Learn that.
We didn't talk much about Sammy Gravano.
He was with John Gotti Jr.,
right.
John Elite, and he worked for the boss, John Gotti himself.
Right.
And they were all murderers. They did their shit and everything. As the shit hit the fan, and one rats after the other. And he ratted on me. He was going to rat on me. I know he was going to rat, so I ratted first. Listen, why you did what you did and why you even got in that business.
Yeah.
Listen, I sleep really, really good at night.
Yeah.
It's not because I was the rough guy. It's not because of that. I feel I sleep good at night because my word meant something. I'm okay with everything. Yeah, I caused a lot of damage. I didn't. I guess I never hurt anybody that was in my business or any, that kind of thing. I never hurt somebody just to hurt them or anything of that nature. So you want to call that a justification? It's still not, because there were people in the jewelry stores that were scared for their life and all that. And I feel for that. I really do. I mean, it can't change it. It's not like, okay, you can never change that. But I feel good. Because I know if I tell somebody, and they call that facing the devil. I faced the devil and stood up to him, meaning the courts in the day,
Right.
I faced him and stood up to him. Now, I could have fucking ratted everybody out, my fences, everybody out. And
got 3 years.
Probably less. And been home, kept money, whatever. But you know what? I have a great relationship with my son. And my daughter. I'm not married or anything like that, and I got a good relationship. We're all wild.
That's got to be it's the hardest decision for a lot of people. It's got to be such a hard fucking decision.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be if
Kiss my family goodbye,
or
keep my dignity, or just tell on this scumbag and get my life back.
Yeah, but see, you're making it a scumbag now.
Yeah, I'm saying, but there's different ways of looking at it.
But what happens if it's someone who's close to you?
Right.
I don't know who's close to you, but whoever's close to you, are you going to put them away?
Right.
So at what point? It has nothing to do with them.
I see what you're saying.
It has nothing to do with them.
I see what you're saying.
Dan, it has everything to do with you. Nobody took care of me when I was in there. The mob don't take care of that. He's right. That's all bullshit.
Right.
But it meant me. When I looked in that fucking stainless steel, I did it for me.
Right.
I didn't rap because of me. Now, I used to hate them. Fucking right. I don't give a fuck what they do.
Yeah.
They got to live with themselves.
Right.
They could justify it all they want. They could lay in bed and justify the murders they committed.
I had a guy on here tell me a story about how when he was in federal prison, he was in there for like 15 years. He told me a story about how he was walking the yard with some guy who basically got life, and he was confessing all of his shit where he hid money. He took the information and went and gave it to the feds. And got money knocked knocked off. Yeah, he's like, I would cut anyone's throat I could find. It's like, anyone gave me something, I would cut their throat instantly. And
They call that jumping on the bus, and it's called a Rule 35. Remember I told you the lawyer did.
Yeah.
You get a Rule 35 post-conviction.
Yeah.
And it was just never my thing. And I understand. That's, first of all, I used to teach you, don't shut your fucking mouth because you don't know who you're dealing with.
Right.
But, I mean, that's just being stupid.
Right.
But I think that all goes to the person that, like I said, I could leave here, have a car accident, and you're going to say, Larry was a good guy, whatever. I hope.
Oh, for sure.
And I know the people around me know that. And I have very good friends that know, hey, Larry, if Larry tells you he's going to be there, he's going to fucking be there. Because his word means something.
Yeah.
How much would you ever get into business with a dude who ratted?
Fuck no.
How do you trust him?
Yeah.
If anything
Trust
goes
is
wrong,
everything. Trust is everything.
If anything goes wrong, he was gonna fucking steal the money anyway. He's the one who did the tax fucking thing. How do you trust somebody? Now, listen, again, I used to hate them, but I don't give a fuck about them anymore. I just do your thing.
Yeah.
Someone asked me, are you going to interview Sammy Gravano, right?
Asked you to do it?
Yeah. Because, I got $1 million. He's got 150,000. But he's up and coming. He was a big mob. You heard who he is.
Oh, for sure.
Course. I said, no. And Michael Francis.
Who's that?
You should get him on your show. He's got 300. Good show.
Really?
And he's legit. He didn't rat. He took a plea like we all did, but nobody went to jail in his case.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Okay.
And you got interviews. He's a great guy.
Okay.
He's a good guy. Anyway, so and Michael and I talked about that because we're both in the mob.
Right.
We were both with the mob, and we same era. I was 10 years after him. He was born in 51. I was born in 61.
Okay.
But I knew of him. He was the richest mobster ever. He robbed $200 million a month. $50 million a week. Had the biggest gas scam in the world.
What kind of scam?
They were stealing gas taxes.
What?
Go look it up. Just put gas scam.
Holy shit.
Put Michael for gas scam. Just mob gas scam.
Okay.
Michael Francis mob's gas. Whatever you want to do. Anyway, and we talked about that. He even I said, Michael, I know every excuse they make for why they ratted.
Yeah.
Everybody makes it. He was going to tell on me first. Oh, he was going to kill me. Whatever. Oh, they were scumbags anyway. Everybody was doing it. And that's their way of justifying whatever they did. Mm-hmm. And however they do that to live. Because they took the oath to never fucking omerta, to never do that. So they took this great oath, lived by it, killed for it.
Yeah.
But then when it came down to, they couldn't face it. Yeah. That's what I looked. They couldn't face that devil.
Right.
Now, I could have did that. I just didn't. And again, it has nothing to do with them. It's something to do with me, the way I was raised by my dad. Mm-hmm. Don't tattletale. When you were a kid, don't tattletale. That it was just the way I was. Mm-hmm. And I do believe everybody has to make that decision for themselves. Now, I'll do research everybody I work with. And anybody that fucking did that, I just don't work with them.
Right.
I'm not going to kill them. I don't give a fuck what they do. Go live your own life. I live a good life.
Right.
I'm very happy. I have a very happy life. Like I said, Pornhub.
Yeah.
Or whatever I want to do. I just think everybody has to face their own things. And what happens to me, I think, Dan, is people are making justifications for everything they want. And I don't know. Your word, I believe a person's word is all we have. Mm-hmm. All we have. Money comes and goes. I'm telling you. Whether you struggle now or you don't, money comes and goes. I know. A millionaire broke. Comes and goes. And I mean broke where you can't fucking afford anything. I mean credit cards, everything's done.
Right.
Then you make it. You think good. And things great. Then it goes. Comes and goes. But my word is never went. People who know me will do business with me because of my word. People who understand me know that he's going to tell you the fucking truth. He don't give a fuck. I'm very honest about that. Who I am or whatever I am. I mean, I'm private to a degree. Because I'm a public figure, if you want to call it that.
It's the foundation of who you are. It's extremely important, man.
Yeah, and when you lose that, then what are you laying your hat on?
Right, exactly.
What are you going to say then? Oh, yeah, like you said, I ratted, but he was going to rat on me. Everybody, and he's right about all that. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying he's not right. I know who he is, very much so.
Yeah.
He did what he did. I wouldn't deal with him. I wouldn't do business with him and make for what?
Right.
Why? Because something goes wrong. There ain't nobody got your back. So why do you want to live like that?
Yeah.
I don't want to live like that.
I mean, you're going to suffer to an extent. Depending on where your moral compass is, you have to live with yourself at the end of the day. You got to look in the mirror. You got to tuck yourself in at night.
Yeah. And you got to also, every decision you make then is going to be, is it right? What's he going to do? How's he going to do it? Oh man, we shouldn't do this.
It's almost the same thing as a lie, right? If you're a liar, you're always having to navigate your way through other lies and not get caught.
People ask me all the time about my going on shows, and you can go back and hear shows for 10, 12 years. Do I prepare? What the Fuck no. I don't lie.
Right.
Ask me what I tell you. Did I ask you to? You can ask me anything the fuck you want. Anything. Because it doesn't matter to me. Because I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and have to worry about a lie.
Right.
Or lie. You fucking look any up a zillion times. I don't give a fuck. And
that's awesome,
that's what makes my life easier.
Right. Of course.
You know, and people who can't, he's worried, oh, did I tell on that guy? Or did we kill that guy and I told the feds this or not? You know, that's not the way I want to live.
Right.
And people, again, I respect you guys for your age and coming up and getting experience and doing it right. If there's any advice I give anybody is this, just listen, you don't have to be true to the public. And you'll know what I mean as a public figure, because you are, you know, obviously as an influencer. Mm-hmm. But be true to you. Does that make sense?
Oh, for sure.
I don't give a fuck what the public knows about you. But when you look in the mirror,
right,
be you.
Right.
To yourself.
Yep. It's the most important
Obviously,
thing.
you don't have to fucking tell you everything because the headaches of it and society and business or whatever. That's one way. But as long as you know who you are.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're going to live a great life. And I think everyone should know that.
100%.
And I think that's important.
Well, thank you for coming on and telling this, man. This has been a fucking amazing conversation. I'm going to say straight out, I didn't expect this to be such a fucking amazing conversation.
Why?
I don't know. You're a fucking amazing guy, man. You're so fun to talk to. So easy to talk to. I appreciate it, man.
You see that, Ryan? He thought it was going to be a shitty interview.
I didn't say shitty. I knew you were going to be. I knew you were going to be interesting just because of your story, but I didn't think we'd be able to have such a great conversation.
I try to be just who I am.
That's awesome, man.
I enjoyed coming here. You got to come on my show.
I will. Absolutely. Man. Tell the listeners where they can find your stuff if they don't already know, which I'm sure they do, but in case they don't, tell them where they can find you.
Sure, Larry Lawton. Just go to Larry Lawton YouTube, Larry Lawton, or Reality Check Program, obviously. But you'll find all links and all of our videos, all that kind of stuff. Just go to Larry Lawton and go on YouTube, Larry. Just Google Larry Lawton. That's all you really got to do.
Perfect, man. Thanks again, Larry.
Thank you for having me.
Goodbye, world.
Take care.